In the morning sun where the flowers bloom, colors burst like a painter's dream come true. Roses red and violets blue, every petal whispers something new. From tiny seeds to trees so grand, every leaf and bird, it's all at hand. Hello, hello plant, welcome to the show, where every flower tells a story. Watch them grow. Hello, hello plant, in every shade and hue, for every heart and every hand, we've got something for you. Indoor greens and outdoor scenes, design your space, let your garden dreams.
To our first anniversary grower direct flash sale. So for one whole year, once a week, we've been going out to the grower, getting some great deals, and then giving those great deals straight to the public. And hundreds, possibly thousands of people have been able to do that garden project on the cheap with fabulous, big, exciting plants. And we've gone, and this week you'll notice the grass skirt and the lay. And what that's all about is we've gone tropical. We've got some beautiful tropical plants to bring in here, and we've gone a bit tropical this week, and at any rate, so we'll be looking at all this. So getting it's summer, it's warm, it's sunny, and we're getting a little bit tropical. But the other thing, we've never thought of auctioning a plant, but one of our followers last week said, why don't you auction a plant? And I thought, what a fantastic idea. So at any rate, we're going right over the top. This is our first ever auction. And what I want you to look at is, I want you to look at this beautiful maple here. It's taller than me. It's over 2 meters tall. It's very hard to get a really tall, nice red weeping maple. The head is absolutely enormous. Beautiful head on it. This would be 12 or 13 years old. Lovely thick trunk, fabulous maple, $1,299. It was priced at retail in the store. And what we're going to do is at 12:30 today, it goes up for auction. At the reserve, that's the interesting thing, a $1,299 maple, and the reserve is 10 cents. Now you never know, if they only get one bid at 10 cents, it goes off for 10 cents.
We might get the gorilla to go on the other side of the maple. There
are some rules.
There we go, so we can see it on the screen.
Yeah, the maximum bid, so here, the maximum bid is $5. So we want to have some fun with this. We're not doing it to make money, we're doing it to have a bit of fun and get people involved. So you can do a 1 cent bid, you can do anything up to a $5 bid. And we're just looking to have some fun. We're looking to have some fun. We are on a tropical theme. And here we are, I've got a fabulous tropical t-shirt.
Lots of tropical plants on the go.
Yeah, lots of tropical plants on the go. So here we are, a fabulous tropical t-shirt, fabulous grass skirt. Here, let me show this. Isn't this fabulous? Look. Do we have any tropical music?
Yeah, we certainly do. We'll have it at the end.
We'll do it at the end. We'll do a bit of hula dancing. So anyway, so what's going to happen? This maple goes up for auction 12:30. And then what time we're going to...
Well, you can see on the screen, if you're looking at us on those various social media platforms, you can see we've got 25 minutes to go.
Yeah, and then what time are we going to hammer it down?
Hammer's down at 1:30.
So at 1:30, I'm going to be saying, is that 15 cents? Do I hear a better offer? 15 cents? 20 cents? 20 cents? And no, 30 cents, and off it goes.
You might need to put something on the table. Looks like the table's going to get destroyed.
Yeah, so there we are. It could go as little as 30 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents, who knows. It's got a 10 cent reserve, and it's a $1,299 maple, and maximum bid is $5. So nobody can come in and add $500 to it or anything like that and take the fun out of it. We want you guys to have a little bit of fun buying this one here. And if you're overseas, what I figured somebody from Germany might buy it. And what I'm going to do is I'll take it home, plant it in my garden, and I'll send you a picture every year. Say, look, it's just lost its leaves. And when I have to fertilize it, I'll send you a bill.
Sponsor a plant.
I'll send you a bill when you. So if you're in Germany or Peru, you can buy this and you can have it in my garden.
All right, great.
So there we are. So if you're overseas, don't hesitate to buy it. Okay.
All right. So what we should probably do now is just tell people how to do it. So we've got a landing page on our website. So head over to hellohelloplants.com.au, click on the live sales tab, and you'll be taken to the page Tropical Auction Extravaganza. Scroll down, and once this countdown is done, the auction will be live.
Now, if you're a local, you don't have to buy it. But if you decide you want to buy it as a local and you want to bid for it, you can come in and pick it up, or you can get us to deliver it out to you. So it could be picked up or delivered locally. Overseas, I can store it in my garden for you, and send you a photo each year.
That's it. And the auction link is also in the comments section. All right, we probably should get on with the deals this week. So we'll come back to that in 23 minutes. Shall we start with our first item in the Growers Direct Flash Sale?
let's. So here we are. Some people are here not just for the auction, but they're here for the excitement of getting some great bargains. Now look at this. These are dwarf canna lilies. These could have yellow flowers, red flowers, or pink flowers. We don't know. We've lost the labels, and so we're doing these for $4.99. So $4.99, and you can. And these give you a beautiful tropical look in the garden for $4.99. So for $4.99, your property can go tropical. And these are great. You know, you can dig them up and divide them every year. Divide them by about 4. So if you bought 2 of these and divide them every year for a couple of years, you could have a whole border of them. So they're a fabulous, spreading, colourful, fun plant to have.
All right, head over to that live sale tab now. If you want to purchase any of these products, they're all live to purchase right now.
This is your golden Tropicanna. And at any rate, your golden Tropicanna has orange flowers, and I love it. And it really fits, like, people are going for cooler colours in the garden. So if you want sort of cool tropical, mixing with your palm trees and your birds of paradise, if you want a cool tropical look, your golden Tropicanna is great. Normally they're normally $16.99. They're now $12.99.
$12.99.
Did I get it wrong?
Part of the Growers Direct Flash Sale.
Yeah. No, $19.99. Sorry,
$19.99.
$19.99.
Oh, okay. You're looking at the
$19.99.
ones before that. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Still a great deal though.
Yeah. I think I've had too much kava.
Yeah,
today.
you've had too much kava today. Too much Fijian kava.
Too much Fijian kava.
Mel likes that one.
I was trying to get into that tropical feel, you know, and I've gone a bit too far. But anyway, so now we've got the Tropicanna, and the Tropicanna, that's reds and oranges. Beautiful. Have a look, give a close look at the really fresh leaves there. Look at those fresh leaves. So Tropicanna, reds and oranges, beautiful plant, and they're only $12.99. So $19.99 for the gold one, and $12.99 for the beautiful red Tropicanna. That's the classic one, the old-fashioned classic one.
All right, stick around. We're going to get to our auction soon, folks. Hang in there. 21 minutes to go. All right, we'll look at our next item.
Now, these are hard to get. This is your Corimbia, and it's your mini red. So this has beautiful rich red flowers, fabulous rich red flowers, beautiful red flowers, and it'll flower next summer. Often if you buy a seedling one, it grows real big, takes 25 years to flower. When it flowers, it's the wrong colour. But this one here, your mini red, is going to flower next year, and when it flowers, it's going to be the right colour. It's going to be a beautiful, rich scarlet red. Fabulous. And these never get too big, only grow 3 or 4 metres tall. So it's a beautiful small gum tree that anyone can fit into their yard, and you'll love it, and it'll flower like crazy every year. In fact, one of the most popular videos we did was with the mini orange just recently. So mini red, fantastic, mini red Corimbia, and they are very hard to get, and they're grafted, and instead of charging $79.99, we're doing them for $69.99.
Amazing. All part of the Growers Direct Flash Sale. These prices are limited in quantity as well. What were you going to say, Chris?
What I was going to say is that what it is, there's really only 1 or 2 people that produce the grafted mini gums, and they only become available once a year. And customers, don't be disappointed, like, get in and buy them now while you can, because later on, if you go in September, October, they're just not available. They only release them once a year.
That's when everyone's got their attention on them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Okay. come get your flowering gums now, guys.
Now what we've got here is we've got our cream frangipani. Now these have beautiful cream flowers, and they'll probably flower, they're just starting to shoot now. They'll probably flower this summer. And they have a beautiful cream flower with the yellow center, and I found that this is the variety that you see growing big and flowering beautifully all around Melbourne. It's the frangipani that's most suited to the Melbourne climate. So cream with a yellow center, a good hardy frangipani, and you find a nice hot little pocket in the garden, and people have been really asking for these. And these are not $49.99, they're $39.99. So $39.99 for a cream frangipani.
And is this the one that grows into the tree and grows really well in Melbourne?
Yes, it is, yeah.
There you go. Johnny says, Chris looks so young today. New hair, I don't know what's different here. Looking good and young Chris.
Right.
From Johnny. Thanks, Johnny.
Thanks,
Shaq
Johnny.
says, bargain. Smooth Bandit says, does the lava lime plant grow in 100% shade area like
No. What will give you that same effect would be a baby's tears. Now here we've got a red frangipani. If you look up baby's tears on our website, they're very similar to lime lava, and they love the complete shade.
Okay.
Now this is your red frangipani. That's called West Australian Sunset. Beautiful rich red, and it's only $39.99. So $39.99 for a red frangipani.
Sadie says, love the Carimbia. I think I'll have to come by.
Yeah, come by, yeah. And next week we're going to have a few more different colours too.
And for those of you who are here for the auction, we'll start it in 18 minutes.
Yeah, so 18 minutes from now, we're auctioning this beautiful red maple here with a 10-cent reserve. Who knows? It could go off for under $1. Who knows? So there we are.
Or 15 cents.
Yeah, and what could happen, what's going to happen is you can watch this, and the trick would be probably not to bid too much. Don't bid it up too early and just go hard at the end. Don't you reckon that'd be the answer?
I think that's what's going to happen, but I'm worried about our website crashing at the end.
Yeah, okay. So here we've got a white frangipani, $39.99. So if you want a pure white, a really brilliant pure white with a yellow centre, hardy for Melbourne conditions, $39.99 for a white frangipani with a little yellow centre in it.
We had a question on Instagram asking, how invasive are the frangipani roots?
In Melbourne, not at all.
Okay.
In Melbourne, not at all, but certainly up in Queensland, they'll rip your house apart. I know they really won't do, but you know, they're a big, aggressive growing tree once you get up in the tropics.
Grace says, can you ship to Queensland?
With great difficulty, but yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Give us a call, Grace, if you want to know. We can help you out. 039359 331. Yep.
Now here we've got Annie's Winter Wonder. So Annie's Winter Wonder, a beautiful hebe that has a beautiful. Now what it is with this hebe, it's a really pretty foliage. You can see the foliage there. You got this lovely foliage, and if it didn't have any, and the flowers are like a bonus. They're beautiful lavender pink flowers. And they come in winter, and that's why they call it Winter Wonder. So if your garden's a bit short of colour, this will give you colour year round. It's got a bit of mauve, a bit of green, a bit of white in the foliage, and then beautiful mauvey pink flowers in the winter time. So Annie's Winter Wonder, and it's a nice, neat, round little bush. When I get customers in here who want a very neat garden, this is one of my favourite go-tos. Beautiful, neat little bush, not much pruning, not much maintenance. Good hardy little plant, and they are normally a bit pricey, but we have got them, Annie's Winter Wonder, down to $12.99. So $12.99. The grower's given us a great deal on these. Nice big plant. Let's have a look at that's what you get. Look, a really decent plant for $12.99. So go for it.
These are our Growers Direct flash sale prices. Leonard Wong has joined us saying excited for the auction. I believe he's the one who suggested it.
All right, Leonard, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Leonard.
Yeah, so good on you, Leonard. Now, maybe you'll win, Leonard.
Yeah.
If you be a part of it, I suppose.
Yeah. So here we are. Here we have a hibiscus. Now this is a interesting hibiscus. This is a very, very hardy deciduous hibiscus. You grow this anywhere in Victoria, and in summertime it has a beautiful little hibiscus flower. But where some in the colder regions, some people can't grow hibiscus. Anybody can grow this hibiscus anywhere in Victoria. It's very, very hardy, and it's assorted. Actually, this isn't what it's meant to be. This is the deciduous one. Grab those other ones down there. The ones that are just at the doorway there, get rid of this one.
So that's not the right one?
No, we've got it. We've
I'll
got
pop in
it.
the
We
right
especially
ones,
got in the tropical ones.
Okay,
These are
yeah,
the-
they're more shiny,
Now,
shiny
if
leaf.
you've got some with flowers out there, we'll show them the different. No flowers, really.
All right, we're going to grab the actual product here.
Yeah, so
hang 10, guys.
we've got the actual tropical hibiscus.
Because these are the deciduous one in front of you, isn't it?
Get rid of that,
Yeah,
and I'll just
Yeah, I'll
go
take
get
it
one.
away.
They're just here.
this is how we do live.
Thanks.
All right, so for those of you who've just joined us, this is the
red
Growers
wine,
Direct Flash
yeah.
Sale, and it is
What else
live
we got
right now.
here?
We have an auction starting in 14 minutes for that beautiful Japanese maple that you can see there in the background. You can bid on that. And here comes Chris with
It was
some
done
of
in
these
a
hibiscus and
confusing
flowers.
way.
Wow, look at that.
But what we've got these. Look at these colourful flowers. You could give people a close look. We've got red, white, yellow,
awesome.
and orange and pink, and all of these colours are available. And you can buy them for. They're reduced from $16.99 to $13.99.
Wow,
So give
look at that.
you a close up of those beautiful tropical flowers.
They look fake almost. They're so
Yeah.
good. What are they going for?
They're $13.99.
That's
So
awesome price.
$13.99, great price.
Get a Valentine's gift for your loved one.
Yeah, imagine.
That's better than a bunch of flowers.
Yeah, look, this is my favourite, this one here. Have a look at this one
So
here.
awesome.
Look at that. And to be able to get the, and these are all, these are actually, the grower who grows these is in Victoria.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do they grow in Victoria?
These are varieties that will grow in Victoria. The grower grows them in Victoria. He's got his stock plants in Victoria.
Unreal.
These are Victoria hardy.
Yeah.
And actually, do you know we can grow better hibiscus sometimes here than Queensland, because up in Queensland there's
Hurricanes.
hibiscus bugs.
Oh, bugs. Oh.
Hibiscus bugs. We've got no hibiscus bugs. And we can grow beautiful hibiscus. So find a nice sunny spot and plant these and enjoy a tropical. Look at this. Enjoy a tropical. Look, you'll be able to. You go out.
Really fits the scene now.
Yeah, imagine picking one of these in the garden, and
If you
very
can get it to
romantic.
sit.
Very romantic. You'll be able to pick
That
this.
looks great.
Yeah, you'll be able to
Really
pick
Hawaiian.
these in the garden and have a genuine tropical experience. So there,
Wow,
and the
amazing.
thing is, I don't mind picking them because they've got lots of flowers and buds coming. They're going to flower and flower and flower, and so you can. Hibiscus are very, very fast-growing, very productive plants. Really good to have. And these ones here are just $13.99, and we've got red, white, and yellow.
All right, don't forget, in about 10 minutes, guys, we're going to be having a live auction of that massive Japanese maple in the background worth $1,300, starting with the 10-cent reserve. So if you're with us now, there's not a lot of people with us
You
at
know
the
the
moment,
free
but
plants we're giving away this weekend?
definitely you want to hang around for that.
Yeah, you should get the boy who can't say it properly to come up and say it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Oh, what's this for, the giveaway thing?
Yeah, the giveaway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He could bring up a trolley full and you could give them away. So anyway, so what we've got here is Hydrangea Annabelle, a 10-inch pot. Now these are nice big, so if you want to have a beautiful big, these are going to, they've got flower buds coming on them now. So if you plant these in the garden now, you're going to have beautiful, the Annabelle has this fabulous white ball flower, and they're fabulous. If you want that real hydrangea experience, plant a row of these. They're really beautiful, perhaps one of the most beautiful and sought after hydrangeas of all. Annabelle hydrangea, pure white, beautiful balls, and they have lovely foliage. So give them a close-up look at the foliage. So with an Annabelle, you've got fabulous foliage, beautiful white flowers, and it's a different look to your normal hydrangea. And these ones here in 10-inch pots have been reduced from $70 to $49.99. So $49.99, great price for great big Annabelles that will be flowering this summer and autumn in your garden.
All right, this is our Growers Direct flash sale where these items are limited in quantity at these awesome prices. Get them while they're hot.
Now we've got Hydrangea Graffiti. Now Hydrangea Graffiti comes out white and then sort of goes various different colours, pinks and various, you get a whole lot of different colours with it. But start off with a beautiful white flower, lovely foliage. Now Graffiti, if you give it plenty of water, it's a sun hardy hydrangea. So if you want a hydrangea you can grow in the sun, Graffiti is the one. And lots of people are telling me they want to grow hydrangeas in the sun. So Graffiti, we're giving them away $34.99. Some people are charging big bucks around the tracks for these. These are only $34.99. Now, Hydrangea Hercules. So here we have it, Hydrangea Hercules. Now, Hydrangea Hercules is a big, strong grower. Now, in the Hamptons, and everyone's into Hampton styles these days, in the Hamptons, they grow paniculata. This is a paniculata hydrangea. They grow paniculata hydrangeas into trees, into actual big trees, covered in flowers, incredible show. So if you wanted to do real Hampton style and have a hydrangea tree in your garden, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, out of the hot afternoon sun, a hydrangea tree, plant Hercules, and they're just $34.99. Now, some people don't like the fact that hydrangeas lose their leaves. So here we have a hydrangea that doesn't lose its leaf. Now, it has really beautiful leaves. Give them a close look at the foliage. This is what we call, the family of this is called an oak leaf hydrangea or quercifolia hydrangea. And they have the beautiful oak leaf. They're a strong growing one. They're much more sun hardy than normal hydrangeas. They have white flowers, and then in winter, their leaves go burgundy and stay burgundy all winter long. Burgundy all, amazing, burgundy all winter long. So beautiful hydrangeas, and they are Prinsnow is just $34.99. And then we go to the most sought after hydrangea of all. This one here is Sundae Fraise. Now, Sundae Fraise, look at those gorgeous flowers. Look at that beautiful foliage, sun hardy, turns pink in the autumn, a beautiful pink in the autumn. It's a tough, easy to grow hydrangea, fabulous white flowers. And there we are. So your Sundae Fraise, just $34.99.
Alright, so Grows Direct flash sales, we power through the items, flowering items here at incredible prices.
What?
White Daphne or pink Daphne?
Okay, white. Okay, so now we've got Daphne Perfume Princess. Now this is one that flowers and flowers and flowers, beautifully fragrant. And look at the bush, beautiful. And this is a hardy, easy to grow Daphne, likes a bit of good soil. And the Perfume Princess, some places they're pretty expensive. You can pay 50 bucks for them. These are just $21.99. So $21.99 for beautiful big bushy Daphne Perfume Princess. Give them a good look at the label too. Give them a good look at that label. Have a look at it. Beautiful flowers. Really wonderful one.
All right, welcome to all of you who've joined us on this Grows Direct flash sale. We're celebrating our 1 year anniversary, hence the decorations in the background, and our tropical sale. And we've got an auction for an amazing product in 7 minutes.
Okay, yeah, in 7 minutes, what we're going to do, we've got this weeping Japanese maple here that was sitting out for sale for $1,299. It's a beautiful 12-year-old maple. It's over 2 meters tall, beautiful big bushy maple, great big head on it, and we're going to auction it, and the reserve is just 10 cents. So if we haven't got too many people tuning in...
There's only about 30 people in the room at the moment.
Yeah, so this could go...
Huge, massive chance.
This could go up for $1.50, who knows?
Yeah, 30 bids of 10 cents could go for $3.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I just want to mention something strange is happening over on TikTok. So if you're watching us there, we're not quite sure, but we are live and you can hopefully still hear us. But yeah, something very odd is TikToking over there.
Okay. Okay, so here
we might
we've
have
got...
to start, hang on, we'll just let our current viewers know. Yeah, we're going to have to sell it. That's over now. All right, keep going.
Okay, so here we've got one of the most sought after Japanese maples. It's called Bloodgood, and it has a beautiful purple leaf. Give them a close look at that foliage sort of front on like that. And anyway, so Bloodgood, lovely rich red foliage, and it's deep red in spring, sort of browny red in summer, and scarlet red in the autumn. So beautiful. If you want to get some rich red in your garden and you want it with a Japanese maple, now nice big ones like this can be very, very expensive, but this one here, very cheap, down from $109.99 to, I'm not sure if I'm reading this correctly, it says $69.99. I've never seen a 5-foot Bloodgood for $69.99 before. So 5-foot Bloodgood, $69.99. So there we are.
Amazing prices on the Grows Direct flash sale. Don't miss out on these items. They will not last.
Now this is one of the, this is a collector's maple. It's one of the hardest ones to buy. Give them a close-up look at that foliage. This is called butterfly, and one of the most amazing things is to see the butterfly in autumn, because what you see is cream becomes pink, and so you get red and pink autumn colour in autumn. So amazing autumn colour with the butterfly, and the butterfly is a small grower. It'd say the rest of its life in a pot, or it could grow in a small garden bed. Beautiful spring colour, beautiful summer colour, fabulous autumn colour. So butterfly Japanese maple, and it's been reduced from 229 to 199. So a wonderful collector's maple for 199.
All right, so we probably should just quickly mention Kangaroo's asking, how do I join the auction? So we've got a link in our comments section. But if you are watching us on TikTok, you have to head over to the website. So just head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and click on the live sales tab, and you'll see at the top there's the auction page. Go inside the auction page and you'll be able to...
Yeah, let's put the auction page up here. So here's the auction page now. So there it is there.
Starts in 3 minutes.
You got that good looking auctioneer there, ready to...
We should probably just promote this for the next... What do you reckon? Oh, we go for a few more items.
Well, let's do this one and then we'll really promote the...
cool.
Yeah, so what we've got,
a
lot of people think Japanese maples are expensive and they can't afford one. We don't think they're expensive, and we do think you can afford one. This one here reduced from $29.90 to $24.99, and look at the size of them. I'm 1.8, and look at that, it's up to my chin. Look at that, up to my chin on 1.8. So it'd be at least 1.6, so 1.6 Japanese maple for $24.99. Now, I was delighted when the grower gave me a good deal on these. These are 100, these have been reduced from 249, and they're 1.8 metres tall. 1.8 metres tall, reduced from 249 to 199. You could go everywhere in Melbourne, you will not get a bigger, better forest pansy than this for 199. Look at the foliage, beautiful foliage. Give them a close up, the beautiful heart-shaped leaves. In spring it has fabulous pink blossom. It's a beautiful, compact, colourful feature tree, and in autumn it has an incredible kaleidoscope of colour, and to be able to get a 6-foot forest pansy for 199 is absolutely fantastic.
Amazing. All right, well, let's jump over to our auction, which is about to start and go live. So for those of you who are with us now, you're the lucky ones, because you're going to know about this auction, because we're going to have to power through to live as the auction's going in the background.
Yeah, so how many people have got with us now?
There's probably only about 20 people currently with us.
20 people on all platforms?
It's like a classroom. Yeah, it's across all platforms.
Yeah, so we've got 20 people. So you 20 people are on the inside. So the situation is this. Now you might tell a friend who's interested, but here it is, a $1,299 maple going up for auction with a 10-cent reserve. A 10-cent reserve on this fabulous maple here. And it goes out up for auction with a 10-cent reserve, and if you're local, you can come in and pick it up, get it delivered. And if you're overseas, I'm offering to take it and plant it in my garden and look after it for you forever.
Sponsor a plant.
Yeah.
Sponsor a plant.
And I'll send you a photo regularly so you can check on your Japanese maple in Australia. So
yeah. If
you're out in Saudi Arabia and that desert sands are blowing and you thought, wow, I could own a Japanese maple, you can own one in my garden.
All right, so it's going to kick off in 30 seconds. So if you want to join
if an oil sheik's watching this, he might pay me a couple of $1 million and then I'll put it in my garden.
Well, that would be really crazy. We're not expecting those sort of prices for this Japanese maple. But
imagine if an oil sheik had just struck new oil, you know. And
really must want that Japanese maple.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's going to get all sandblasted if he sends it to Saudi Arabia. So what he does is he puts it in my garden.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Okay.
All right, so the auction is live.
So our auction's live, we're away.
All right, so some people are saying, how do we do it? So we just need to probably mention it quickly again. All right, we're waiting for the page. All right, so Starks, where do we sign up? You just head over to our website, hellohelloplants.com.au, click on the live sales tab. It looks like the page might have crashed actually. Yeah. All right, well, they'll be working on the back end. We were afraid this may happen. Looks like the site's working on mine though. Try a refresh, girls. There you go. All right, sites. We may have crashed the site.
How's it looking?
Okay, so if you're watching us, hellohelloplants.com.au, hit the live sales tab, and then scroll down. You'll see, actually at the top of the live sales tab, you'll see this Tropical Auction Extravaganza. Scroll down the page, and this should populate with the bidding. We're gonna check. We're gonna try.
So
have we got
a bid? Have we got a bid yet?
Well, we're just.
If somebody put up a bid for 10 cents, they could be the if you can get a bid for 10 cents up there, that's the reserve price.
Well, what we might do.
You're in the game.
Yeah, we haven't. It's not updating yet, but let's give it a moment. Gosh. Maybe go over the auction again, Chris.
Okay, so what's happening is Mr. Wong last week suggested we do a plant auction, so we decided to do a plant auction online, and we took a $1,299 maple, which you see here or see here in real life, and we put it up for auction with a reserve of 10 cents, and it's to go up with $5 increments, and could someone test and see if they can actually work the page?
Yeah, could you go check with that man?
Somebody put a 10 cents on it.
Okay, she's fixing it. All right, so the page, all right, just hang in there, guys. The page is having some correction. And I guess we'll just keep going and then we'll
okay, yeah, so what it is, you might have to start your bidding a bit later because for some reason it's not working.
Once the page is live, which shouldn't take long, or once
the page isn't live?
Once the bidding is live, the page is live, let's come back to it, okay? The girls will notify me.
Okay,
hang in there. People are hanging on the edge of their seat to get onto this.
So we're definitely auctioning it today, and hopefully we'll get this page working.
All right, let's continue with the sale.
But your chances of getting a cheap maple are getting greater and greater, aren't they?
It looks like there's about the same amount of people. So yeah, you've got a good chance.
Yeah.
Even though we have hundreds of people come through to live, there's about 20 people that stick around for good.
Yeah. So. Okay. Cool. Okay. So let's go to the next item. The next item is a
lemon scented.
This is a lemon scent. This is a beautiful thing. It has a white trunk. It has white flowers. It's a dwarf lemon scent. It only grows 4 to 5 meters in your garden. On a hot summer's day, it's going to fill your garden with a beautiful lemon fragrance. It's a beautiful cascading weeping tree. So if you want to have a gum tree that doesn't get out of hand, it's an expensive gum tree because it's been grafted. They're very, very hard to get. And this lemon scented gum tree here is being reduced from $379 to $159. That's a great price. So there we are.
Rebecca's asking, will you ship Australia wide if I win?
Well, not necessarily, no. Where are you, Rebecca?
Well, actually, one of the T's and C's is there's no shipping wasn't included. Actually.
Yeah, that's right. So shipping's not included. Yeah.
Not included. So sorry, Rebecca, but you can still do this. You can do the sponsor a tree with Chris.
Yeah, that's right. We put it in my garden and I'll look after it and send you some photos. Right. So here we are.
Oh, Lake Macquarie. I don't even know what it is. Is that Victoria?
New South Wales. It'll be shipped up there, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So here we are. This is one of the most popular trees around. It's your baby blue, reduced from $120 to $99.99. So $99.99 for a beautiful baby blue. This is a nice compact gum tree that has those little silver dollar foliages on it. Wonderful hardy little tree. Great to get a bit of colour into your garden. You can even grow these in a pot. It's quite a compact little gum tree. You keep them trimmed up, you can keep them like a bush, and they're just $99.99. They're the best ones I've ever seen for $99.99.
I'll probably just do a quick update because we're getting lots of comments, Chris, on the auction. People saying they can't bid yet. So for those of you, just hang in there. We're getting the site corrected so that you can actually bid.
Right.
Just hang in there.
Is it a bid-free site, is it?
I'm not sure what's happening on the back end right now, but just hang in there. I'm told it's going to get fixed.
Okay, so here we've got a white jacaranda. Now I've seen the odd white jacaranda. I've never seen them generally available to the public. It's been always a rare collector's plant. And this jacaranda has amazing white flowers. Look at those white flowers up there. Look at that, beautiful white flowers. Now how you get a white jacaranda is you graft it. And this one has been grafted down low, and it's a beautiful, healthy white jacaranda. So fabulous white jacaranda. And This is a rare collector's tree. This is a beautiful, healthy specimen. And this is just $110, reduced from $200 to $110.
Amazing. We've got a lot more viewers on here now, Chris, trying to get onto that auction.
Yeah.
We're struggling with that.
Could someone go talk to our
Someone's working on it furiously in the background. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, okay.
And if I guess if the site doesn't, if it fails, I guess maybe we'll take bids in the comment section. But we'd like to do it technically correct if we can.
Yeah, okay. It'll
be better through the page because then you have a real, you know, we know what's happening.
But I think it'd be better to have a little chaos and have the people are keen for the auction.
People are going berserk.
I think someone needs to go talk to our technical person, see what's going on, and possibly we need to go live.
We might have to just go rogue in the comments section.
Yeah.
All right. We might do that, guys. Just hang in there, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah. So somebody go talk to our technical person.
Yeah, Jennifer, are you able to just get an ETA? Okay, cool. All right.
What?
Someone's gone up to ask.
Okay, right.
Someone,
okay, so here we've got a Natchez crepe myrtle. Now, Natchez crepe myrtle has fabulous white flowers. That's it there, beautiful white flowers on the Natchez crepe myrtle, and then fabulous white flowers. And they also develop beautiful bark. You see, this is starting to develop beautiful bark here. It's a bit past its flowering, but what's great about this is it's nearly 3 meters tall. It's in a 20-inch pot, and you're only paying, Natchez crepe myrtle, you're only paying $299. So $299 for a 2.5 meter Lagostromia, beautiful specimen. And this will grace your garden with fabulous white flowers in summer, beautiful autumn colour, and fabulous bark as it matures.
Yeah,
and
really stunning trees to crepe myrtles.
$299.99.
That's right. All right, thanks for joining us on our Growers Direct Flash Sale.
Now
this is
a fabulous deal. What you get here is a Little Gem Magnolia. Little Gem Magnolia is one of the most sought after magnolias. It's an evergreen magnolia, and they call it a little gem, and it really is a little gem because it doesn't grow too big. It grows 3.5, 4 meters tall. Great for a screen, great for a specimen, evergreen, white flowers popping on it almost all year round. So nearly all year round you've got beautiful white flowers popping all over your Little Gem Magnolia. And of your compact magnolias, this is probably the best flowering of your compact magnolias, and they can be quite expensive in your local nursery or chain store. We've got these beautiful big ones here for $19.99. So $19.99 for a beautiful big Little Gem Magnolia.
Yeah, great to make a border or have as a feature tree. We should probably mention, don't you get one of those if you spend over a certain amount in store only? You get like a big one.
Oh, that's right. We should probably talk about that.
Yeah,
what it is,
in-store freebies.
We've got some amazing. If you were to say you're watching these specials and think, gee, I wouldn't mind getting some of that stuff. What you do is you get the ute, borrow the ute at work or something like that. Bring your ute in here, and if you say came in here and you spent, what is it, $399 or $299. You come in here and spend $299.
Yep.
You get a $100 Gardenia Florida for Magnifica for free.
That's right, yeah.
Or you get a $100, what's the other one? Oh, you get a $100 ginkgo.
That's
right. In fact, what later on we'll actually show you what you get. We'll put all that stuff together. Yeah. So you get a $100 ginkgo. If you spend $399,
yep,
you get a $150 weeping cherry.
Correct,
or
yep,
a $150 English box ball or cone topiary.
Yep.
And if you spend over $999, we give you a $400 teddy bear, great big teddy bear magnolia for free,
yes,
or a great big advanced Senkaki maple for free.
Yeah, both valued at $400 each.
Yeah, we've never had stronger incentives. And what it is, it's because sales in the heat and that can quieten off a little bit, but plants love to be planted in the heat as long as you water them. They can quieten off a bit, and we've got big staff and lots of vans on the road, and to keep it all moving, we're giving our biggest ever incentives right at the moment, and crazy deals like this. These are Mexican pines. They're nice and big. A weeping Mexican pine is one of the most beautiful pines you can get, and these weeping Mexican pines reduced from $90 to $30. So $30 for a beautiful weeping Mexican pine, and it's a nice size. Pop these in, and in another couple of years they'll be 4 or 5 meters tall, fabulous weeping foliage. You'll love them. Back in the 70s these were popular. They used to sell them by the thousands. So Mexican pines, just $29.99.
Okay, so I think, hang on, we're just going to check out what's going on here. Oh.
So there we got the Mexican pine. Now
keep going. Yeah,
let's
keep
do
going
the
with the light.
Yatsubusa pine. Now Yatsubusa pine, this is a beautiful pine. It's a dwarf Japanese black pine. Every Japanese garden has a beautiful pine. This
they're
Yatsubusa
beautiful.
pine, you could grow it in a pot or you could grow it in the garden. You can train it into beautiful artistic shapes. It's a fabulous tree to have. And this Yatsubusa pine in an 8-inch pot has been reduced to $49.99. This is a collector's item. If you're doing a Zen garden, a Japanese style garden, this is an absolute must. They can be expensive, they can be hard to get, but we've got them here for $49.99. Beautiful specimens.
All right, Jason wants to know, how do I bid on that $1,200 maple? We'll just let him know to hang in there.
Hang in there. Do we have any news from what's happening with the technical people?
Can we get some news? Oh, okay, they're on the phone. They're on the phone now.
Okay, so here we have, people are going to start to think that we're not really going to auction it.
Well, we'll have to, someone's going to win, okay? It doesn't, yeah, we'll work it out. Someone will win.
Okay, so what we've got here is we've got a Nishiki Hakura willow, and it's a beautiful standard willow. It has white and pink foliage on it at different times of the year and grows into a beautiful clipboard. What you should do is show them this label so they can see what they turn into. It's a beautiful standard tree, and these are really good. If you need a hardy tree, if you've got a poorly drained spot, a difficult spot, a spot where the soil's hard and compacted, a really difficult spot, your Hakura willow is as long as you give it plenty of water, it's the willow you can't kill. It's a standard tree, or the weeping style tree, that you cannot kill, with beautiful spring colour of white and pink. And we've reduced those into 13-inch pot for $199.99 to $149.99.
Country Nanny asks, will the magnolias grow okay in King Lake?
Oh yeah, lovely.
Okay, awesome. There you go, Country Nanny.
Okay. Now, I had to go out last night to a very distressed lady who.
Oh, okay. The auction's live. How exciting!
So we're live. You can bid.
All right.
You
So
can
let's
bid.
pause it. Let's pause it. Let's check
You can
this
bid.
out.
Let's see if we've got it.
No staff. No staff probably can't bid. I think that's a conflict of interest. Okay.
Okay. So
I might have a bid. No, just
so
kidding.
somebody bid 10 cents, have they?
No, someone's done $15, and we'll update it. It's getting updated in real time. Yeah, hang on. We do have a bid, but it's taking a bit to update.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll pop this one over because I can see a $15 bid. $16.
So it's $16.10. So somebody could actually get this maple.
No, I think it's at 10 cents. I think that was a glitch. We're at 10 cents.
We're at 10 cents.
Yeah, we're at 10
okay.
cents. Yeah. Hop on in, guys. So do you want to tell them what it is, and we'll go over
Okay,
it
so
quickly
what's
again?
happening is we've got this beautiful maple. We've got a rather glitchy system for selling it. I wonder if we shouldn't abandon
Mind you,
it.
it is our first time.
Yeah.
Was it? See, I'm confused. It looks like it's going up here. Now we're at $21, so maybe it really is going up.
So really it is. So
Yeah, it says here you got 3 bidders.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so 3 people of the 20 people watching, it's up to $21.99.
Yeah.
So if we don't, if the website crashes, somebody gets it for $21.99. So
Don't say that, because you'll probably have someone try and crash the website.
okay, so let's do it. So basically, we've got a $1,200. We've got, how long have we got to go before?
Well, we reset the timer for 1 hour because it wasn't very fair. We were meant to start at 12:30, but because the website was glitching out, we've started now, so we're in 2 minutes into the
Okay,
auction.
so in 1 hour, I'm gonna look at what it is, and I'm gonna say going for $21.99, going, gone, bang,
Yay.
like that.
All right,
But
now
not
we're
yet.
at 57. We're at 57.79.
$57.79.
For a $1,300 maple. Now you're at $63. So that'll just keep bubbling along in the background.
So it works.
It works.
Yeah.
God, I hope it works.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know.
Now, if you're overseas and you're watching this, you can buy this maple. If you might be living in Siberia and you know this will be frozen and broken in 2 minutes. What happens? You buy it and I'll put it in my garden, and I'll look after it for you and regularly send you a photograph.
All right,
So
now the
overseas
winner
buyers,
has to pay within 24 hours in order for that to apply as well.
Yeah, that's
to be the
right.
winner.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we go to the next highest auction.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. All right, let's continue with the live, shall we? It's pretty exciting. It's already at $82.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay, so what we've got here is we've got a Washington palm. Now your Washington palm is much cheaper than the Japanese maple. It is, your Washington palm, it's in a 12-inch pot, and it's going out, I can't believe this, for $55. Now Washington
awesome.
palm is a beautiful feature tree. You can put this, you know, in the middle of the front lawn. You could live in the toughest, hottest, windiest spot in Victoria. It'll do fantastic. You put it down by the beach, it'll do fantastic. They are so tough, and I love the look of them. Beautiful sort of fan-like leaves, wonderful orange bark on them. And if you give them plenty of water and fertilizer, they grow like crazy. It's a fantastic tree to have. Washington palm, just not $55.99 in a 12-inch pot. And then we've got an 8-inch pot. Let's have a look at the 8-inch pot Washington. We'll put them in front of this 12-inch. So beautiful big 8-inch pots. Now normally an 8-inch pot palm tree, you expect to pay $39, $40 for it. These have been reduced to $19.90. The grower must really want to clear them. They must be desperate. Desperate. So
yes.
$19.99 for a Washington palm. So if you want to, what I was saying is that I was at a lady's place last night. I went and had a look. She was terribly distraught. She'd bought some what were they? Bungalow palms. And at any rate, they'd shrivel up. She's in a hot, dry area, and she didn't water them too much, and they'd shrivel up and dried. And if she had bought Washington palms, even if she forgot to water them, they'd still be looking good. And unfortunately, and so that's the lesson is, if you want a palm tree that you can't kill, it's a Washington palm. We've got it for $19.99, and the big fella for $59.90. $59.99.
Good around the swimming pool or in a pot, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, great. I'm just looking at the auction here at $325.
Right. Okay. So
it's about a quarter of the price of it retail at the moment.
yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So and in 1 hour, I'm going to be saying, right, it's $450 or whatever it is for a $1,200 maple. So
that's it.
So get your bids in and be the winner.
Beautiful. All right, and that's just.
And as I was saying, like if you're over in Saudi Arabia and you won't have them desert sands are going to affect one of these beautiful weeping maples, you can buy it and I'll keep it in my garden for you. And you can visit occasionally, and I'll send you some photos, and I'll have to send a bill when I fertilise it, but there we are.
Now, Country Nanny says I put a bid on it, now I'm locked out, or got kicked out of the website. Leonard says, oh my God, the bidding wars is crazy. Leonard, I'm rooting for you, Leonard. You're the one that wanted this, and we've done it.
But how could, if a person's been locked out, how can they get back in?
Just keep trying. Just go back on that glitchy old website of ours and keep refreshing it.
Yeah.
It's not used to this chaos, I don't think.
No.
Our website doesn't work properly on the best of times, does it? So
no, it's an old website,
with
unfortunately.
Extreme traffic, it's probably choking.
Yeah. We're actually looking for someone who can build us a new one. If anybody's watching who builds a new website.
Yeah, we really need to fix that website.
So Arthropodium Matapore Bay, this is your rock lily, beautiful white flowers in the springtime, beautiful modern white leaves, makes great for modern architecture, loves morning sun, afternoon shade, dappled shade or shade, so it doesn't want the hot afternoon sun. And these are normally expensive, hard to get. These are beautiful big plants. A young grower's just getting going, sold them to me for $12, and we're doing it for $12.99. So $12.99, that's really, they're fabulous size and quality for $12.99.
All right, you're at 651 on the auction so far, and we've still got quite a bit to go.
How many minutes to go?
You still got what have we got on our timer? We've still got 50 minutes.
If we get an oil sheik watching this, he could just slam it down for $1 million, you know, you never know.
All right.
And then I could plant it in my garden and look after it for him.
Let's continue, guys.
So here we are, English box, $4.99. So English box, $4.99. English box, $4.99. That's cheap. That's bloody cheap. You know, most nurserymen I've got a special relationship with this grower, and most nurserymen can't even buy them wholesale for $4.99. Our local wholesaler has them in there for about $6.50. So that's $6.50 plus GST. So if you went to the local wholesaler, these would cost you $7. We've got them here for $4.99. Plant 5 to the metre, water and fertilise them, and you'll have a beautiful little box hedge in 12 months, because these are a good size to start with. So give them 12 months, you'll have a beautiful little box hedge if you look after them. Plant 5 to the metre. That's 20 centimetres from the middle of one to the middle of the other, and $4.99, the best price in Melbourne for English box.
$4.99 English box. Get your hedge ready. Growers Direct Flash Sale happening live right now.
Now these are really popular. I'm doing lots of garden designs where we've got 2 or 3 or 5 or 7 box balls in it, and the problem is most stores are charging $300 and $400 each for a nice big box ball. We've got them cheap. Again, I've got a special relationship with the growers where we almost live together. At any rate, we've got them for $159.99, so $159.99. So you can afford to plant 3 or 5 or 6 or 7 of these, because they're only $159.99 for big old box balls. They're probably 6 or 7 years old. So beautiful. Fabulous value.
Let's have another look at the bid. The current bid, okay, it hasn't moved now for a little bit, $651.
That could be it. They get it half price. That's fantastic. If that oil sheik is listening right now, who's thinking of bidding for $1 million on it, go right ahead, and I'll be looking after it in my garden.
Jason is the top bidder right now. Some people are complaining that they're getting kicked off the website, can't get back in to bid. So we're doing our best to rectify that situation, but the only suggestion I can make is continue to refresh that page and try and get back in there and have another crack at it.
Should we allow the what? Okay, should we allow them to do it on there? Should we allow bids on here and bids on the comments? Like, you can't deny people who want to bid.
Yeah, that's a good point. Your call, because we'll have to monitor.
I don't want to deny them. I think we put a full-time person looking at the comments, and they keep
with our producers. Why's that? Like, what if we have a
What if people are getting kicked off the website? There's too much traffic and they're not getting on the website.
We're getting photos taken. Yeah. Do you want to be in a pic?
Come over here. Come over here. Come in a picture. Come on. No, come on.
Too crazy.
Yeah, come on. He'll love it. You can go. You say you went. Come over here. Come over here and say you went down to hello and met this fabulous gorilla. Come here. Come on.
No, okay. All right. We'll let you guys do some shopping. All right, just for those of you who are wondering what's going on, we've got some customers in the background. All right, so we're just deciding what to do with the. Some bids are jumping up $300, says Jason. It's not allowing me to bid. So yes, we have an awfully glitchy website happening right now. So maybe we do have to cross over.
I think we've got to cross over. I think we have to cross over to comments, put a person on it, and they can keep on giving us the bids, the name and the bid, and they can write it on a bit of paper or something.
All right. Well, then, if we're going to do it like that, the current bid is
your highest bid.
Yeah,
highest bid is Jason 651,
right,
and write him down, and then start taking him on comments.
All right, guys,
so, but this is probably a little bit more interest in this than what we expected, because we normally have 20 or 30 people listening, so it's gone a bit wild.
It's gone berserk.
Yeah. So, Emlyn, if you could get a person just to monitor it and start with Jason's bid of 659 and start taking him on, and if you guys want to bid, if that sheik in Saudi Arabia standing out there next to his oil well with the sand blowing in his face decides he wants to buy it, go to the comments and buy it, okay?
All right, guys, we're abandoning the website bid as it's not reliable enough. So how we're going to play the game is you can just drop your bid in the comments section. Keep in mind that you do need to pay within 24 hours in order to be eligible. And how it will work is if you don't meet the terms and conditions, we'll go to the second highest bidder, essentially.
Yep, that's right.
Great. So let's start the bid. Bid is open at $651.70. We're going to abandon the website, and you're going to drop your bid in the comments.
Okay, who's going to look after the comments? Who's going to look after the comments? I want a person.
We can all look after the comments. The girls and myself.
Okay, no, it's okay. So they write it down, and what they do is they keep reporting the bids as they come in.
So you have to let me know, yeah?
If you can try the website, you try your phone. Yeah.
Okay, so what it...
No, we've changed it now. We've got complaints of people getting kicked off, so we want to give everyone access. And because that, you've got multiple channels that people can come in on there, whereas you only got this single channel, and people will be upset if they can't get on there.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
What you mean? We need to.
We're going to monitor the comment section for bids as well. For those people who haven't been able to bid, they can just leave a bid in the comment section. Okay? All of us. I need everyone
And it's
to do it,
$5 increments. Okay, so somebody monitors it. Go get somebody else to get a person to monitor it now, and people can start bidding.
Yeah, because we don't know how.
Hang on,
we
direct.
don't
There's.
know the higher price. We don't know.
What do you What do you say, Chris? They're saying we don't know the highest price if we do it that way.
We don't have a system in the same website. They all can have the same price at the same time. But if I just in the Instagram, I can't have a look at.
That's a good point, actually, because we're on multiple platforms. You might have someone.
Now just gather them and give the highest price to them. Say we've got Fred from New Merca and he's bid $800 or whatever. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay, all right,
because
let's
what
go.
it is,
This is your call,
people
Chris,
are
let's
saying
go.
that they can't get on the website. They're saying
Yeah.
they're kicked off the website. They can't get on the website.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Let's carry on
Yeah.
with the live. All right,
So-
guys. So the bid's open to everyone. Jump in the comment section if you want to make a bid.
Yeah,
We're at 6:51.
people will be terribly disappointed if they can't bid.
All right, let's continue with this.
We
flash
don't.
sale.
We did this for fun, not to disappoint people.
All right, great. Let's continue, guys.
Okay, so here we are. Now this is endless summer or enduring summer, and we've got a great big one here. Now this is what this is. This is the reddest Lagostromia I've ever seen. Beautiful red. You can give them a close-up look at the red there. Beautiful. It's the reddest Lagostromia you'll ever see. And what's fabulous, I've seen a fully grown one of these, and it was about 1.2 meters tall and about 1 meter wide. So how we going? What we've got to do is get somebody monitoring it, Emlyn.
Yeah, I'm
And-
monitoring. Just continue.
okay.
Yeah.
And anyway, and what we've got is we've got little ones here. Endless summer. The little endless summer is $29.99, and the big one is $129.99. So, and that's a big miniature one. So, and this is only going to grow 1 meter tall. And when you see a big fat one of these established in someone's garden, be this high and this wide, covered in red flowers, it's the most amazing bright red summer show you'll ever see.
That's beautiful, and it's amazing they're in flower at such a small size. Too.
Yeah, that's right. And they have that lovely sort of deep green or mauvey green foliage. So beautiful. So
Right,
endless
guys, so the
summer,
auction is
a little
still
one for
open.
$29.99 or a big one for $129.99. And what is, they haven't been available, and lots of people have been coming in asking for them. So endless summer, a great deal. Now here we've got tractor seats for $19.99. So nice big 8-inch pot tractor seats, lovely, luscious, healthy tractor seats. These are high fashion plants, normally $50. We've knocked them down to $19.99. The grower wanted to clear a few out. So there we are, tractor seat, the popular, ever popular plant. Grow it in morning sun, afternoon shade, or grow it in dappled shade, or grow it in full shade, and it will do fabulously for you. And it is just $19.99. That's a great price for tractor seats. And what we should do is we should tell them about our sale. Like we've got the giveaway. We can do the giveaway.
In-store specials, yeah.
Our special giveaway, and we could get him to bring up a trolley full of our special giveaway. Plus, we could bring the other giveaways. We'll run people through because we've got some fabulous specials.
Yep.
And how are we going? Any more bids?
No bids at the moment. The highest bid is still Jason at $651 as far as I can see.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to make another bid, you would bid on the comments. Explain to them how
Yeah,
you
if
would
someone
bid.
wants to, we'll probably need to announce what they're bidding for. So
Okay, so what we're doing
do
is
that
we're
again.
auctioning this fabulous weeping Japanese maple, and it's a $1,299 one. It's 12 years old. It's over 2 meters tall. It's probably the best weeping Japanese maple you've ever seen. Fabulous weeping Japanese maple, and it is and it's on auction, and we've got the highest offer we've got. Our website's crashed because so many people are going on it. So what we're doing is we're moving over. So if you go to your comments on what platforms?
just every platform
So-
known to man: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And
So-
then we've got a whiteboard now, so you can see
So
the bids there.
if you want to make a bid, what you do is you go to the comment section and you
Yeah.
put your name and you.
Yeah, well, and I'll let you know.
You put
as we
your
go. So
name
the
and your
the
contact
highest bid
deals.
is- We've got Jason at $651.70. So that's your current bid on a $1,300 Japanese maple, which is behind Chris. 651.70 is your highest bid that's current at the moment.
And and say if we go at that, what'll happen? Jason will have to pay
Jason
that
will
within
win it.
24 hours.
Yeah.
We'll knock it down and Jason will win it. But if anybody else wants to add to that, you go to the comments field. You can add as little as 10 cents to that, and you could be the winner. So there we are. We've slowed right down, and we're just looking for bids. But anyway, so where we are now, let's go back to the sale. And here we have Laura Petalum Purple Prince. Now, Purple Prince is one that's very hard to get. It's lovely and purple. It has fine foliage, and if you wanted to grow a purple hedge, anywhere between 1 meter and 2.5 meter, Purple Prince is the one that will do it. So this will make an amazing purple hedge. It'll have pink spidery flowers in the springtime. It's the tall growing one, dense fine foliage. You see those pink flowers sort of hidden in the purple foliage there. It's a beautiful hedging plant. If I was making a hedge, I'd plant them 60 or 70 centimeters apart, and I know that I could grow these up in a couple of years up to 2.5 meters. So it's one of your bigger growing, faster growing, tougher Laura Petalums. Beautiful rich purple foliage, and it's not expensive. Reduced from $39.99 to $24.99. So $24.99 for Purple Prince Laura Petalum.
All right, welcome to our Grows Direct Flash Sale, celebrating our first anniversary, hence the reason we're sort of dressed up and celebrating there in the background.
Yeah, it's our tropical. We've got hibiscuses, we've got all sorts
we've
of...
got auctions, we've got all sorts of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, and we've got... so here we've got Nandina Moon Bay. So your Nandina Moon Bay is... down to $6.99. This is a great plant if you wanted something tough around the beach house, something around your commercial property, out on the farm, bright red in the winter, oranges and yellows and that in the spring and the autumn. Plenty of colour, fast growing, tough, grows about 45 by 45, great for a hedge, great for a border, great for a bit of colour that you don't have to look after too much. Nandina Moon Bay is a real winner, and they're only $6.99. So $6.99 for 6-inch Nandina Moon Bay.
All right, beautiful.
So any more bids come in?
Nothing as yet. And the our directors / producers are talking busily in the background, figuring out some numbers.
So you'd only have to, you can go as little as 10-cent increments. So you can knock Jason off with 10 cents.
Yeah, we need a maximum of $5 increment.
Yeah,
bids.
$5 increment bid. So
This figure's actually incorrect because somebody bid $300
right.
and they shouldn't have. So that bid's actually incorrect. So it's actually less.
Okay, so let's go back to where it was.
So we'll just get the corrected figure.
Okay.
So what is the last figure?
It's very confusing because we have a glitchy website, but I'm getting told now that our current highest bid has actually gone down, which is kind of exciting for the other viewers.
Yeah, well, that was the idea. We want to have some fun here.
Yeah, they might have gone
somebody
apathetic
we
about...
said maximum bid $5, and so what it is we want some Arab oil sheik rang up and just whacked down $1 million. We weren't going to take it. So if you've got $1 million to give me, piss off.
Okay, so Jason, actually, so this is a bit more exciting for the viewers because the actual top bid is a lot less now. So Jason, it's the same person as before, and the actual bid should have been $325.69. So for some reason, the website was jumping in $300 increments.
All right.
Yeah. So $325.69. But we're taking bids everywhere.
So here we've got a $1,200 Japanese maple. Best bid we got is $325.69, and you can bid as little as 1 cent. Put in 1 cent in here, and you could.
1 cent. Oh, okay, yeah, 1 cent, yeah.
Yeah, 1 cent, and you'd have knocked old Jason off.
Leonard's happy because he said, "Is it going back to $325?"
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Leonard.
$325.69, Leonard.
$325.69, Leonard. Can you beat it? All right, well, let's keep going with the live, and I guess we'll just keep watching.
Okay, and so now this is how...
Oh, and then we want to do minimum or maximum, sorry, $5. $5 bids.
Maximum $5,
yeah.
minimum 1 cent, no half cents.
Yeah. So maximum we're doing is $5 bids, guys, to keep it fair and fun. And you can put them in the comments section from this point.
And the idea of this was for our listeners to have some fun.
Yeah. So if you want that $1,300 Japanese maple behind Chris, you just have to put in a bid for $330.
But look at this. Here's a fantastic deal. Look at this lily pilly. You'd expect to pay $50 for a beautiful lily pilly like that. I would. Look at the thick stem, the big bushy head. I've never seen lily pillies quite like that before. Absolutely fantastic. Amazing lily pillies. $26.99. So $26.99. I mean, it's almost better than the deal on the $1,300 maple. Fantastic deal. And that $1,300 maple, if you added it $5 and you added that to, if you had $330, you could be in there to win it right now. So there we are. So here we've got a variegated society garlic, beautiful variegated society garlic. These have beautiful lavender flowers for 6 months of the year. They make a beautiful border. They're really, really tough, and they grow and expand. If I was making a border, I'd plant 3 or 4 to the meter, and in a couple of years you'd have a beautiful thick border. Beautiful. When they're not flowering, they've got really pretty stripy foliage, and when they are flowering, you've got beautiful stripy foliage and lovely mauve flowers. And there's something you go to in your local nursery, they're $15, $16. You can't afford to do a border. We've got them here in a 6-inch pot, nice big bushy ones for $8.99. So $8.99 you can afford to do a beautiful society garlic border.
All right, cool. Flakes Paradigm says this auction is great fun.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Can't you tell it's our first time?
Yeah. So here we are. We actually did it because somebody last week suggested it'd be fun to have an auction a plant, and we thought, well, let's auction a plant. And so far we've made a bit of a mess of it, but we've had some fun. So here we are, a Westringia Naringa, just $99.99, reduced from $129.99, and this is a native ball. So your Westringia is a native rosemary. And it's going to have, this has beautiful white flowers. So you've got beautiful white flowers, lovely green foliage, a beautiful ball. And as you trim it, you can keep it this size, or you can trim it out a bit all the time and let it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And this will make a beautiful big ball that's really hardy, easy to look after, and gives a kind of a native formality to your garden. A really, really interesting combo at just $99.99.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to make a bid of $330, you'll be the highest bidder, taking increments of $5 currently on that $1,300 Japanese
Imagine
maple.
that. Imagine getting a $1,300 maple for, what is it, $330.
People might be staying in the sidelines though, because you've still got 35 minutes for the auction, so they're probably just watching and then waiting.
But what it is, you can only do $5 increments.
Yeah, and then once the timer's gone.
Once the timer's gone, so what it is, if you leave it right to the end, you might miss out.
Yeah, and also you're relying on humans now rather than computers, so it's going to be a little bit slower when it comes to, we've got to physically write it on the whiteboard. So if you do want to make a bid, just drop it in the comments section and
so
get an awesome price Japanese maple.
I think if you're smart, what would you do? Would you be waiting to the end, or would you be having a go now?
I don't know. I'm not a professional bidder, I guess. It's up to our viewers to decide.
Now here I've got strawberries, and they're actually forming strawberries right now. So if you want to get into some strawberry, if you thought it was, look at that big strawberry there. If you thought it was a bit late to get some strawberries in this summer, it's not. Get these nice big 6-inch pots. They're only $6.99. Nice big 6-inch pot strawberries for $6.99. They're going to be producing within a matter of days. So $6.99, days away from producing. Grow them in a pot, grow them in the garden, but get your own strawberries. I know it's over at the supermarket. The strawberries have been a bit pricey lately too. I don't know why. It must be the bad weather up north. Those tropical storms or something.
They've been, what did you say? They've been worse?
Been a bit pricey. Normally in summer they're just about giving the strawberries away, but this summer they've been a bit dear. It could be the storms up north.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they probably have to get guys with scuba gear out to get the strawberries now, don't they? So anyway, now the interesting thing about these strawberries, apart from being $6.99, a lot of the strawberries that they sell in stores are seed-grown strawberries, and seed-grown strawberries produce strawberries, but the commercial growers use professional strawberries, and these are a professional one. They're a red gauntlet. Originally they've come from tissue culture, being grown in under special conditions and made available to the public. These are a professional, so if you grow these, you're going to have beautiful, sweet, tasty, professional grade strawberries at $6.99. I'd buy 4 or 5 of them and you wouldn't have to pay them supermarket prices.
All right, that's it, guys. Current bid is at $325 for the $1,300 Japanese maple. Leave your bid in the comment section now. $5 increments. So next bid will take us $330.
Now what we've got here is a grafted walnut. Now grafted walnuts are so hard to get. They're very hard to actually graft. And so what happens is that normally the nurseryman grafts a heap of them and only 6 of them take, and he sells them to his mate, and somebody like me comes along and asks them for a grafted walnut and they just laugh at me. But right now we have a couple of grafted walnuts available. These are Chandler grafted walnuts. Now what's great about a walnut tree is you plant a walnut tree, they're like a bit of good soil, nice sunny spot. But plant a walnut tree and you've got a tree there for the next 200 or 300 years. They grow and grow and grow. I was brought up in a house with a great big walnut tree at the back, and it was the main place we played in summer because it was such a beautiful big shade tree, lovely foliage, and we used to climb the tree and push each other out of it and do all sorts of stuff. It was a fantastic tree, plus it had walnuts, and every year we'd be out there picking up the walnuts. And
how do they taste off the tree? Are they like better than buying them in the shop, or is it like sort of sweeter or something?
We used to put them in bags, in onion bags that were kind of, and dry them a little bit, and they used to taste better after they'd been harvested and then dried a little bit. But we were growing in living in a spot that was fairly moist, so holding them for a while and drying them a little bit seemed to improve the nuttiness of the thing. But your homegrown walnut is a fabulous thing to have. But what I'm really trying to point out is that this is if you're on a farm or you've got a nice big property, you've got a bit of decent soil, this is a very hard thing to get, but it's a wonderful thing to have in the garden. It's a grafted walnut, and this walnut here is a Chandler walnut, which is one of the best varieties you can get. It's self-pollinating, and it's $189.99. So $189.99 for a Chandler grafted walnut. And what's interesting is you might think you might buy one of these in a couple of months or something like that. You normally, even if you want one, no matter what you want to pay, you normally just can't even get them.
That's right. Welcome to our Grows Direct flash sale. Our auction is live. We've got 30 minutes to go. Current highest bid is $325, and we'll carry on with the sale.
Now, dwarf fruit trees. Almost everybody comes in here wanting a fruit tree, wants a dwarf fruit tree. This one here is a Tinkerbell apple tree, and so this has the pink lady apples, but it's a miniature apple tree, and it grows just as a single column. It's a miniature tree, and it is only $59.99. Was $79.99, now $59.99 for a Tinkerbell apple. So this week we've got dwarf fruit trees on special. Now here we've got a Wandon Pride Weeping Apple. Now Wandon Pride Weeping Apple, beautiful blossom in the spring. There's an actual flower forming there, so beautiful white flowers in spring. Then lovely apples form on them, and it's a beautiful little sweet apple. And one of the, apart from being a beautiful ornamental weeping tree that you could grow in a pot or grow in the garden, the apple, it's a self-pollinating one. So with most apple trees you need to buy 2. With this one you only need 1. It's a Wandon Pride, a self-pollinating weeping apple. This will grow into the most beautiful weeping, cascading, small feature tree for the garden, and it is just $39.99. That's a great price. It's a miniature apple tree, a weeping apple, an ornamental apple. Grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden, and $39.99. So we're in our edible section at the moment, and we've got Correggiola olives. Now Correggiola olives, and I can see these are little ones, and they've actually got some little olives forming on them right now. So these are ready to start performing, these ones here. And normally they're quite expensive, your olives, but these ones here are just $9.99, and they're Correggiola. Correggiola is self-pollinating, and it has a really nice flavoured olive, so nice. Normally when I'm walking through an olive orchard and I pick an olive and eat a black olive, I spit it straight out because they're so sour. But these ones here are actually so tasty. I've had big trees and I've eaten heaps of olives off them. They're tasty straight off the tree, and it's probably the tastiest, nicest olive around. A bit of a nutty, sweet, wouldn't call it sweet, but certainly not as sour as a normal olive straight off the tree. And I'm sure that once you've processed them or made your oil, you've got a really wonderful flavour, and probably this would be the one that I would go for. I was getting myself an olive. So Correggiola olive, 6-inch pot, $9.99. All
right, so Grows Direct flash sale. Got amazing Grows Direct flash sale prices. We do have an auction going on in the background. If you've just joined us, we're auctioning off that massive Japanese maple just behind Chris there, which is valued at $13.99.
$13.99. Our highest bidder is?
It's the same bidder at $3.25. I think we lost a few people at the start with the glitchiness of our website and the confusion, but we are open to taking bids now in $5 increments. So if you want to bid for that $1,300 Japanese maple, the next bid will take us $330.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Yep.
So, but it looks like someone's got themselves a real bargain. A $1,200 maple for $325.
Yeah.
What better bargain could you get?
Yeah.
Now here we've got a Persimmon Hyakumo. And look at the size of it. It's 1.6 meters tall. It's beautiful and bushy. Now, persimmons are a fruit tree that could actually live as an ornamental plant because they have beautiful white blossom. They have the most gorgeous autumn color, and then they have these gorgeous orange fruit hanging in amongst their autumn color. So really, really a beautiful thing. And your Persimmon Hyakumo is just $199. So you'll never ever buy a bigger, better, bushier, and a Hyakumo is one of your sweet ones. You eat it crisp and fresh off the tree. So a crisp, fresh Hyakumo persimmon, just $199. And look at the size of that. Look at the size, look at the quality. I've never had a better one for the price. So here we are, we've got a stone pine. Now here's your stone pine here, your stone pine, beautiful 6-inch pot, but look at the size of that. Now, stone pines, there's quite a few stone pines growing just up the hume a little bit from here. And at 5 or 6 years of age, they're producing edible nuts. They're 5 or 6 meters tall, they're a couple of meters wide. They're a beautiful bushy tree, they're really, really tough, great as a windbreak, great as an avenue, a wonderful tree, pine tree to have, probably one of the prettiest pine trees. As they get old, they get a beautiful sort of turtle shell kind of trunk, ready turtle shell kind of a trunk. So they're a tree that if it never produced a nut, you'd love it. It's one of the most beautiful pine trees around. Big, long, dark green needles. These needles here are the needles of an immature tree. But stone pines, you normally hardly buy them for love nor money. This size here, we normally sell for $29.99. Right now, we've got some of these for $14.99. So come in this weekend. Now, if you were to come in this weekend, we should show them what the bonuses are.
Yeah, you got some fantastic giveaways, in-store giveaways. So do we have those lined up, boys?
Yeah, and also we should get that ladder up. Oh, there's our giveaway. So let's go through them.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, if we can bring those giveaways in, we'll show you what you get.
Hey, if you got the
I've
gardenia there, that's good.
Yep. Now, Chris, I got some exciting news and some confusing news as well.
Exciting and confusing.
Yeah, just to keep the confusion of today's auction continuing.
Yeah.
So we've got 24 minutes until the auction is ended.
Yeah.
And we'll have someone have a win. We did have a current highest auction at $325, but I've just been alerted multiple times by the directors of the show here that there is an actual page that is working now on the website, and people are actively bidding away on that page right now.
Wow.
So if I go to that page, the current bid...
Are they doing $5 increments?
Yeah, so now it's been done properly on this page.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Now I'll probably have to get the directors to show me the page because it is...
Right.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'll probably get them to show me. So the current bid...
So let's add to the excitement and confusion. Or is it the confusion and excitement?
It's the most confusing auction we've ever... I mean, it's the only auction we've ever hosted,
what I wanted to do was get our lad from down the back to bring up a trolley of the stuff, and he can do the giveaway on the free stuff. The buy something sale that we're running this weekend. Anchored. Anchored brings up a trolley. Yeah. So what we've got here, can you guys see me? Can you shift the camera?
Let's have a look.
So let's run you up through it. So what happens, you spend $299, and what you get is somebody could perhaps pass them to me. What you get is a, we'll start from the bottom up. So you get this amazing, look at that there, you've never seen a better gardenia than that. That's Australia's #1 gardenia growing specialist. Look at that, $100 gardenia, that's fabulous value for $100. Come in here today, tomorrow, or all next week, and spend $299 and get a $100 gardenia for free. Or, so you could pass me the things. So does anyone know what they are? Or this amazing, look at this ginkgo. You've never seen a better ginkgo. $100 ginkgo, absolutely free. Your choice, gardenia or ginkgo, where you come in and spend $299. This is in-store only. Then say you came in here and you spent $399. You get this beautiful big $159 box ball. Look at that there, beautiful big English box ball. Or you get a weeping cherry. Here we are. So we've got the weeping cherry. So there we are, weeping cherry. So you get this weeping cherry. And we'll get Anchoret to do the other giveaway. So we've got this, we're getting to bring up a trolley full of that stuff. Yeah, so what we do is we've got this beautiful weeping cherry here. This one here is a pink one, but we've got pink ones, we've got white ones, we've got tall ones, we've got short ones, all $150 each. And you get this absolutely free when you spend $399, and you also qualify for a free delivery. So free delivery and that one there, and then, or the English box ball. Then, say you're doing the whole garden, say you've got a big project there, and say you're going up to $999. What we've got is we've got this amazing $399.99 Teddy Bear Magnolia. This is the most expensive sought after magnolia in the world. A $399 Teddy Bear Magnolia, magnificent specimen, and we've only got a limited number to give away, but or you can get a fabulous Senkaki maple. Now this is an advanced Senkaki maple. I'm 1.8 meters tall and it's towering above me. Look at that there. That's your 1.8 meter Senkaki maple. And these are $400 and we're giving it away when you spend $999. And on top of that, you can get a free delivery. If you're quick about it, you could get a free garden design, a free delivery, and a $400 plant for free. Never been bigger, better incentives, never been a better time to get down and get in the garden than right now. The weather's cooling off a bit. Plants love warm weather as long as they've got a bit of water. So there we are.
Lots of freebies and giveaways, so come in store. These are all in-store freebies.
And one more while we're at it.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful gardenia here. If you went online and spent $100, you could buy any of this stuff that we've got here on special. Say you went online and you bought one of those enduring summer, bought a beautiful enduring summer. You spend over $100 and you get this beautiful Gardenia Magnifica. Like, look at the size of it. Beautiful, healthy, it has white, fragrant flowers. A beautiful Gardenia Magnifica. Online, spend over $100. So we're doing this to improve our summer traffic. We're giving the biggest, best incentives ever.
All right, so I'm told we do have a functioning bidding website at the moment with 20 minutes left on the clock for the auction. So have a look at the screen, Chris. You'll see our page is working. So
we've got $84.12. What a deal!
What a roller coaster of a ride on this.
That's a $1,200 discount.
Yeah,
it'd be worth going to watching our show to pick up a $1,200 discount on your Weeping Maple.
Yeah, and the current top bidder is Leonard Wong. He's the one who gave
that was his idea.
Yeah, so if anyone deserves it more than anyone else, it's probably Leonard.
I reckon that Leonard should change his name to Lucky Leonard.
Lucky. So you can only do $5 increments on this bid to make.
So it's unlikely in the next 24 minutes to rise very high, isn't it?
That's right. Well, there's only 18 minutes left.
So say somebody would want to try and get that. Say they wanted to knock off Lucky Leonard, and they put in another $5. How would you put in $5 onto that screen there?
So you just put your name in here.
Yeah.
And your email, and then place your bid. That's it.
Right. Simple. Okay.
Name, email, place your bid.
Right.
So maximum $5 bid. So you can do a $1 bid, 10-cent bid. It's moving now. So
10 cents would knock him off.
Would knock him off. Yeah. Yeah. He's still at number 1 there. So he's eagerly. It's Jason and Leonard. Jason's probably happy now because the bid price has gone back down so much. You know? It's not committed to that high price.
This is like a Dutch auction where the price goes down and down and down.
It goes the opposite way.
No, actually, this is like a sort of a I think it's more like an Argentinian auction where the price goes up and down.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't have to change anything now. We can stick with this. The one thing I'm a bit worried about though, and we'll probably just need to check, is that we did extend the time. It says 17 minutes on our live, but I'm worried that this thing is stuck at 1:30. Do we know if that's still going to end at 1:30? Or, yeah, all right, they're going to go check on that, because if it is ending at 1:30, that means we're only at 5 minutes to go. So we better just double check that time.
We need to give them that 17 minutes.
The 17 minutes would be better, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, $90. Someone else has made a bid.
There
What's
you go.
their name?
It's Jennifer.
Jennifer, $90. Hey.
There you go.
Right.
No, it's 91. Leonard. All right.
Leonard.
Leonard's eager for that.
Come on, Jennifer. You can do it. Give us an extra $1.
All right,
Right?
so we're updating the whiteboard.
It goes down.
Oh, it goes up and down. I've never been to an auction that goes up like this and down like that. Yeah.
It's the Dutch auction.
Yeah.
No, we should be right. We should be locked in now. We're just finding out on the time. Let's continue with the live while we're waiting.
So what we've got here is a Dwarf Crimson Rocket. So if you want a beautiful peach that doesn't grow too big, beautiful yellow flesh, crimson velvety thing, bite into it and feel that rich juice sliding down your throat. Unbelievable. Off a miniature one that can fit into a small backyard or a pot. And there we are, the Crimson Rocket for $59.99. Now, a classic Aussie one is called the Goldmine. Now, the funny thing about the Goldmine, you'd expect yellow flesh, but the Goldmine is white and sweet. So white and sweet, white sweet flesh, beautiful nectarine, and it is only $59.99. So an ancient Aussie classic, the Goldmine, white flesh, fabulous miniature peach, $59.99.
Oh, beauty. Let's check on how that auction's doing, hey? We're at 97.
Now your Indian one is a beautiful, it has red fruit on the inside and dark blacky red on the outside, and it's an Indian peach, rich flavour, fabulous, interesting peach. You can't buy these in the fruit shops. You don't see them in the fruit shop, and it is exciting peach. If you need a bit of peach excitement, go for this, $59.99.
Rita's asking, is the auction for Melbourne, Victoria residents only?
No, we were hoping that an Arabian sheik would buy it and I could plant it in my garden and look after it for him.
Leonard says Jason really wants this. Ryan says, where do I bid? So we've left, Ryan, because you're watching us on TikTok, we haven't put the link in the comment section.
Look at that Indian
now.
peach, it's fantastic.
I'm going to drop the link in the comment section on TikTok so you can have a go.
Yeah, get in and have a go. We can't believe we're selling this thing for $1,200 off.
Let's check. I'll just make sure that link's working.
I think the biggest discount will be the biggest discount we've ever done. A 12, yeah, 90.
Click that link.
Imagine that, a weeping maple for 90% off. Now, we haven't done this one. This is your peacherine.
Indian peach first.
Oh, Indian peach. So here we got our Indian peach, our spring satin peach, the Dwarf spring satin, dark fruit and brilliant yellow on the inside, firm, rich, beautiful, exciting flesh. Absolutely fantastic. You can cook it, you can bottle it, and you can eat it straight off the tree. No need to even pick it. So there we are. So a Indian Dwarf peach, $59.99.
Right, the bidding's going wild in the background now.
So bidding's starting to hot up, is it?
Looks like it, yeah.
Are we up over $100 yet?
Yeah, just.
Just so there we are. It's $1,200 off, or $1,250 off, or something like that. Peacherine. Now, peacherine, the fabulous Luther Burbank crossed a peach with a nectarine and created a peacherine, and you got the flavors. If you are one person you can't decide whether you want a peach or a nectarine on that hot summer's day, you eat a peacherine and enjoy both at once. So there we are, a peacherine, just $59.99. It's got the peach flavor and the nectarine flavor and feel combined. Unbelievable. Developed by the amazing Luther Burbank. Now, my favorite plum, I've got two of these in my backyard, is a Satsuma plum. Purple on the outside, purple on the inside. The flavor is exquisite. The production is enormous. beautiful, tasty plum. I remember when I was a kid, we had one just next door. We used to climb it. It was just covered in most productive plum tree. Had the tastiest plum in the whole district. A Satsuma plum, and this is a dwarf one. The problem was that the one we had next door was about 50 foot tall, and it was a long way up to get those plums. Whereas this is a nice dwarf one. You can keep it nice and small in the garden, and it's a Satsuma plum. Your Satsuma plum, genetics origin, a beautiful, tasty plum that originates out of Japan, hybridized in America back at the turn of the last century, and a Satsuma plum, $59.99.
Right, so Growers Direct flash sales. We roll through the items. Auction's going on in the background. 12 minutes left for the auction.
12
Keep
minutes,
going,
and it's $1,000 off. Like, imagine that, it's $1,000
More than
off.
$1,000 off. At the moment.
And it's unlikely to get to any sort of special price because you only got a few minutes to go.
That's
and
right.
And it's $1,000 off.
Yep.
$1,000 discount.
That's
You're about
right.
to say I went to hello, and I got $1,000 discount on my weeping maple.
All right, let's keep going with the sale items.
Okay, so here we've got a dwarf almond. Now your dwarf almond, this is a self-pollinating almond, so it looks after itself. And that's what people want in your garden. You don't want to have to buy 2 cross-pollinating almonds. You just want one almond that looks after itself, and here it is, and it's a dwarf almond. So this will only grow 3.5, 4 meters tall. So if you've got a beautiful small almond tree that will produce almonds in your garden, lovely, tasty, nutty almonds, you will buy this dwarf almond for $59.99. Now here we've got the Spring Satin Plumcot Dwarf. Yellow fruit, dark purple on the outside, a beautiful, tasty, what is it? What is a Spring Satin? It's a plumcot. So it's a cross between a plum and an apricot. So you've got a bit of apricot flavour and a bit of plum flavour. So if you want a kind of a fruit salad, all in one piece of fruit, you get a plumcot and get the beauty and taste of plums and apricots together. Imagine that. You probably never tasted anything like that. And this is a dwarf one. You can squeeze this in the corner of your garden, have something exotic and wonderful to show your kids or your grandkids. And here it is, a Spring Satin Plumcot Dwarf, just $59.99. And here we've got an apricot Trevat, just $59.99. So $59.99, apricot Trevat, beautiful old apricot, sweet, tasty, orange fruit, lovely. I mean, once I start eating apricots off the tree, I can't stop. They're fantastic. So there we are, and it's only $59.99 for an apricot dwarf.
Yep. Growers Direct flash sale prices won't last. If you do like anything you see here today, be sure to get in there now.
Yeah, and what you'll notice about our dwarf fruit trees, they're beautiful, bushy, small trees. They're really, really nice dwarf fruit trees.
All right, and the auction is live. Still 10 minutes to
Do
go.
you reckon we might make it to $200 on this tree? I don't think we are.
Oh, it just keeps changing.
I think we're going to lose a fortune, aren't we?
I can't even see the updates anymore.
Yeah.
What's going on? Where do I bid? Oh, I dropped a link in the TikTok, so let us know if that link isn't working, guys, for TikTok.
So what we've
Whatever
got
else has
is a
link.
Tuscany nectarine. So if you want the taste of Tuscany in your mouth, there it is, a Tuscany nectarine, a beautiful sweet nectarine. So a beautiful sweet nectarine, the taste of Tuscany in your mouth. Smooth flesh, smooth skin, sweet, tasty, juicy flesh. And as you bite into it, the juice rushes back down your throat. It's unbelievable. So your Tuscany nectarine, beautiful, fabulous flavour, and $59.99.
Luckmini asks, do you have dwarf crepe myrtle for very small front yard? I think that enduring
We sure
summer
do.
would
Let's
be
whack
good.
the enduring summer back up for a minute. There we
Yeah.
are. Showing that beautiful big.
That'll be a good choice, I think.
Yeah, come out to hello. Now, this is a great plant for lots of people because you can grow this in a pot. This is a dwarf one. It only grows about 1 meter tall. So if you thought that you couldn't afford the space for a nectarine, what do you call it, crepe myrtle. If you thought you couldn't afford the space for crepe myrtle, you can whack him in a pot, put him in a small garden bed. He'll grow 1 meter tall, 1 meter wide, and give you the most glorious show of red in summer. And it's called Enduring Summer. And he flowers and flowers for weeks and weeks and weeks in summer.
All right, there you go, Luckmini.
And now we've got the wonderful pomegranate. And what's wonderful about the pomegranate is a big red, it's a small, in fact, really fairly small fruit tree, really tough, really easy to grow, very few bugs and problems, big red fruit, and you break it open and out come these beautiful little red pearls that just zing in your mouth. They're like mountains of little lollies. They're just wonderful, and you can use them in various recipes and cooking, or just eat them fresh off the tree. And it's a hardy tree that has beautiful flowers, very attractive, lovely autumn colour, so you can grow it as an ornamental and enjoy the fruit. So there we are. In fact, I did a video about one last autumn, and I was really impressed with how beautiful the fruit was and how beautiful the tree was. It's a very aesthetic thing. And these people had it growing in their front garden because it wasn't as unattractive as most fruit trees. Now that's the end of the edibles. Quite a range. We've got a good lot of edibles this week. So here we have a Calibrachoa, white Calibrachoa, just $19.99. So this is a basket that it's kind of like a mini petunia, but it lasts year after year. Keep it well watered and fertilized. Flip it out of the basket and throw it in the garden and have a beautiful ground cover that flowers and flowers from spring right through till autumn. So wonderful plant to have, and really cheap. We've got them for $19.99. So use it as a hanging basket or flip it out and plant it in the garden or in a big pot.
Just for those of you who are watching us on TikTok, there's about 6 minutes to go. They can't actually see the timer, so we just probably need to let them know if they want to make a bid.
So you've got 6 minutes to get a bid in. It looks like it's going to go as a gift.
Yeah.
It looks like a gift.
It's a charity at this point.
Yeah.
At that price.
Some lucky devil is going to get over $1,000 off this beautiful $1,200 weeping maple. Biggest discount ever. The world's record biggest discount. So here we got the pink Carpogrotus. Now pink Carpogrotus, beautiful pink flowers, lovely. It's a lovely way. If you've got something ugly you want to cover up, it's a beautiful, you can just mass plant them, and we've done them really cheap, just $4.99. So you can afford to cover up that ugly nature strip, that ugly bare spot under the tree, whatever it is you got that needs covering up. These are tough. They hardly need any water, use them on the farm, put them around the factory. Fantastic, tough, cheap, $4.99. Carpogrotus, hot pink, $4.99.
Beautiful. It's our Growers Direct flash sale. About 5 minutes to go for the auction.
Yeah, so the auction, and what's going to happen is that this, I'm going to knock it down. Whatever we got there, I'm going to knock it down. I'm going to say going once, going twice, and I'll look for another bid desperately, and if it doesn't come, I'll say gone.
Yeah. Leonard asks another auction next week.
I don't know. I might go broke if I do another auction. Jesus, I don't know.
Not sure about that, Leonard.
Yeah.
So I can't actually see the live price, but I'm guessing that's it at the moment. 163.
Yeah.
It's 172.37, and Jason.
Looks like we're heading for our biggest discount ever. So now, what's super popular on the weekend, people come in and buy trolley loads of these. Dichondra Repens, $4.99. Grow a lawn, put them around your pavers, put them in your hanging basket, put them as a ground cover, put them up that shady side of the house, under that shady tree where you've got a ball patch, wherever you want. If you want green, if you want fast growing, if you want tough, if you want easy to grow, Dichondra Repens, and $4.99. You couldn't buy them any cheaper. The wholesalers don't even sell them for that. And here we've got Silver Falls Dichondra. Now Silver Falls Dichondra, very popular. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get one out of here. Let's have a look at it. Look at that, beautiful big plants. And what I wanted to show you was how nice a silver dichondra can be. Look at these silver dichondras here. Look at these silver dichondra, beautiful silver dichondra. See how they cascade. Now, if you hung these up, these would cascade right down 1 metre or more. So, and here we are, we've got them for $9.99 in 6-inch pots. And then, what have we got these ones here for? Silver Falls in a hanging basket, $21.99. Now, we've had them here for $50, but right now, the grower said, Chris, I want you to clear out a patch of these silver dichondras, so we've got them for $21.99. So beautiful value for $21.99. Now we're going to get LimeCrete to come up and do his bit.
He was here before.
He's got to he brings up a trolley half filled with chrysanthemums, and other half is the calamanchoe, and then he does his rehearsed talk.
All right, hang in there, guys. We're going to show you some
So
freebies we've got.
Yeah, we've got a new sale, a sale that we've never done before. It's called the something sale.
All right, and our auction is finishing in about 2 minutes.
Oh, that's right. There, it's not the something. It's the buy anything sale.
Buy anything sale. Our auction is finishing in 2 minutes, and I think we've just tipped $200.
Yeah, so
on the
people have some fun.
$1,299.
And it's shot up to $400 and crashed down to $80.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, we had a
shot
roller
up to
coaster.
400, crashed down to 80.
Yeah.
And now with $5 bids, it'll be lucky to get another $10 on it. And we're going to be losing a fortune on that $1,200. This could be our last auction ever.
Yeah, you can send us broke this auction.
Yeah.
2 minutes left on the clock. For those of you who can't see the clock, get your auctions in now.
Maybe we could bail ourselves out financially by auctioning the gorilla. Yeah. Because we might need something to bail ourselves out. I mean, we weren't expecting anything like that. You get $1,100 off. Buy that right now. Only a couple of minutes ago, and you get $1,100 off this amazing red maple here, valued at $1,299.
Lucy says, it was only the tree on auction? Yes, that's correct.
We'll throw in the gorilla if she gives us $1,000.
Do you want the gorilla, Lucy? Just chucking an extra 1,000. We'll sort you out. All right, now jokes aside, we're going to end pretty soon. So 1 minute, we'll do one more item, then I think we'll just do the countdown.
Okay, so there we are. So here we are.
Countdown
This is very exciting. We're right at the last countdown. A person with $5 in their pocket to add to that $229 could easily take this thing right out.
That's it.
So here we are, Prostrate Rosemary. Now, Prostrate Rosemary, you plant it on top of a retaining wall, and it'll cascade over. It'll cover the ground. It smothers out the weeds. You can use it in the house for cooking. It's a beautiful thing. It has beautiful pale blue flowers for 6 months a year. It's one of my favourite plants I use all the time in my garden designs because it's so easy to grow. It covers such a big area, makes it an economical ground cover, and they can be a bit expensive, a bit hard to buy at times. And right now we have got them for $12.99, $14.99 down to $12.99. Lovely, healthy plants. And here we are. I'm getting up the hammer, and we're right at the end of it. So our highest bid. What's our highest bid right now?
$270.
$275. So our highest bid is $275. You're getting $1,000 off. Now,
40 seconds on the clock.
4 seconds.
40
seconds. So here we are. We're right at
Mosin says, I don't see place bid. Just click the link in the comment section, Mosin.
Yeah, you've only got a few seconds to go.
Yeah, you've got 30,
so we're
20 seconds
about to knock it down. So a person with $5 burning a hole in their pocket could add $5 to this. So here we are, our biggest discount on record. It's $287. That's about $980 off.
All right, Amina, if you're listening, go on the audio queue. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, it's
okay,
delayed.
so here we are. We've got to knock it down. We've got to knock it down. 3. So I'm going to have it. So going once, what we're at?
We don't know.
So we're at $314. Going once, $314.
Wait.
Going twice. Going twice.
Hang on.
Okay, so going once at $335. Going twice at $335. Do I hear a better bid than $335? $337. Okay, so going once at $337. Going twice at $337. Going 3 times. Do I have another bid here? 342. So going once at $342. Going twice at $342.
$348.
Okay, going once at $348. Going twice at $348. $354. Going once at $354.
What? Oh,
going twice at $354. Going 3 times at what? So $357. So going once at $357. Going twice at $350. Okay, so get this maple out and give him a good look at it. Give him a good look at this maple. Show him what you're getting. Let the gorilla climb the maple.
You got to end this. Oh yeah, careful.
So here we are. get a good look at what you're missing out on. And
370 at the moment.
so here we are, going once at $371.
Oh, 371. Yeah.
Going twice at $371.
Oh,
Going,
382.
so 382. So going once at 382. Going twice at 382.
384.
Going once at 384. Going twice at 384. Going 3 times at 384. It's gone.
Gone.
At 384.
Jason.
Oh, it just went up.
Oh, hang on a sec. You
No,
can't
but
do that to us.
if I put the hammer down the 3rd time, that one was too late.
Oh, okay, got it.
So once the hammer goes down the 3rd time, it's gone.
Oh, there's people still bidding.
No,
People are still
We have to time out, yeah.
Yeah.
Bidding.
Jason.
now do we have any way of contacting all the bidders?
Yeah. Yeah, because we got
Okay, we're going to take everyone who's bidded up until the 3rd fall of the hammer, and we're going to give them their own special deal on a weeping maple.
Oh, wow.
That's
That
fantastic.
is amazing.
That's amazing.
We're going to give everybody. So this week, anybody who bid at all. Now, if this person who bid the 384.32, if they don't pay in 24 hours, this tree goes to the next person. And then every single person who bid for participating in this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out a super duper weeping maple thing that you don't have to take, but I'll just offer it to you so that you're not disappointed. And I want to thank everybody for participating in the fun of our first ever slightly dysfunctional auction.
Very dysfunctional auction.
Okay, clear this out of
Anyway,
the
let's
way.
move that out of the way.
Now, what happened this week is something very, very strange happened. And one of the big growers, he just got this sudden urge to clear out a whole big hothouse. And he said, send your truck over and I'll just fill it up. Could we clear this maple out of the way, please? Let's take it out. So there it is, that's the maple. It's gone to somebody for $384.
Jason.
Went to Jason. Gee, he hung in there, didn't he?
He really wanted it.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so here we are. So yeah. Was it Jason's idea? No, was it Jason?
No, it was Leonard's idea.
Leonard's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Leonard, we're going to give you a special offer on a maple. I'm going to give a super duper offer to everybody who bid. So what happened? What happened is this grower, he was desperate to clear out his hothouse, and it was full of beautiful plants, and he didn't want to chuck them out. And he said, Chris, just take the whole lot and do what you want with them. He thought I was going to sell them. And anyway, we got them there. And what happened? So this is called our buy anything sale. So if you come in here this weekend or on Monday or Tuesday, I reckon we'll still have a couple. If you come in here in the next couple of days and you buy anything, if you only spend 50 cents, if you found a little strawberry or something for 50 cents, if you only spend 50 cents, you get, what's going to happen is one of our staff is going to ask you whether you want, and let's come in and demonstrate. Bring the plants. You got the trolley of plants, that's good? Yeah. So we're going to bring in our trolley of plants. Yeah, bring in the trolley of plants. Could you help him bring in the trolley of plants, okay? Let's move the table around. We'll make a bit of space here. So this is an amazing offer. It's never really, actually I think turn it this way. So these ones here, these are chrysanthemums, and they're pink satin, and they're going to be covered by Mother's Day in these beautiful pink flowers. These are beautiful, the pink satin, they're going to be covered in these beautiful pink flowers. You can plant them in a pot or plant them in the garden. And if you come in here this weekend, and let's have a look at that. There we got a whole truckload of these. We fit about 16 of these trolleys in the truck. And here it is. So Anker's going to explain. I've trained him with this. Come out here, grab one of those plants each. And okay, so here we are. I'll hold it for you. Right. So grab one of those too, and I'll hold that out for you.
Here.
So here it is. What's going to happen is that all of our staff, anybody comes in here and buys anything, and we call it our buy anything sale. If you spend over something, it could be 50 cents or $1. So if you spend over 50 cents, if you spend over $1, one of our staff, because we've got a whole truckload of these to move, all our trolleys are full of these things here. Beautiful chrysanthemum that has these fabulous pink flowers, or the beautiful Calibrachoa covered in flowers for most of the year. Great for a hang basket. These are great for a hang basket. This is great for a pot or great for a garden. Fabulous show at Mother's Day. You can even put them aside, grow a big bunch of them and give them to your mum. So there we are. And what are we going to say?
Would you like a free Calibrachoa or a free Cordarium?
That's fantastic. So that's it. So give it to them again.
Would you like a free Calibrachoa or a free Cordarium?
Yeah, that's it. So free chrysanthemums and free Calibrachoas this weekend and to early next week till we clear the whole truckload out to anybody that buys anything at all.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So give it to them one more time. They want to hear it one more time.
Would you like a free Calibrachoa or a free Cordarium?
So there we are. Thank you very much. So we better get back to our sale now.
Yes.
So there we are. So
Only a
if
few
you
more
come
items
in
to go.
here, if you come in here, there's all sorts of if you come in here, there's all sorts of, and you spend over, if you spend over 400, and if you spend over 500 and spend over 1,000, there's all sorts of wonderful giveaways, amazing giveaways. But if you come in here and spend anything, you'll go home with the biggest and best chrysanthemum you've ever seen. Unbelievable. So there we are.
Beautiful. Purchase anything, get a free plant. It's excellent.
Yeah. So it's the first time you've ever heard of a buy anything sale, isn't it?
That's right.
Buy
Buy
anything.
anything and win.
Yeah,
That's
we've got
right.
we've got a whole truckload of them to move. So come in here, find the single cheapest article in the place, and walk out with a great big chrysanthemum.
That is beautiful, very bushy.
And you can give it to your mum for Mother's Day. You can put it in the garden, put it in a big pot, do whatever you want. Get into it. Let's move this back again.
All right, it's our Growers Direct flash sale for those of you who've joined us. Celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Madness.
Yeah.
And it
actually
couldn't have been done any better than having a chaotic auction and craziness that we have right now.
And lucky Jason has won a $1,300 maple.
Yes, that's right. Jason just kept on bidding. He really wanted to win it, and now he's the winner.
And he got it for $384. It was the wildest auction I've seen in my entire life. The price went up and then it crashed down and then it went up slowly and then it went boom like that.
Yeah, people got excited and upset.
Then
It was
they
a
got
roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, upset. They experienced loss. They experienced excitement.
We triggered every emotion for our viewers.
Yeah.
With today's with today's live. All right, let's finish off the live thing.
So let's get into it. So now we've done the Prostrate Rosemary.
Let's ram through these last few
Okay, a
items.
Senecchio blue chalk stick, great value for money. These are just $5.99, $12.99 down to $5.99. These are a great, if you want a modern look, if you want to jazz up around your factory, these are a fabulous thing to have. Jazz up around your factory, great modern look. Chalk sticks, just $5.99.
Beautiful. Growers Direct flash sale happening live right now as we rush through the last few items.
Okay, white creeping thyme, just $7.99. $7.99, beautifully fragrant. Plant a lawn of it, plant it around your pavers, put it in your hanging basket, use it as a ground cover, use it as a pot plant. It's beautiful and it flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers. Wonderful, long flowering, easy to grow, carpeting plant that's hardy and takes a bit of light foot traffic. White creeping thyme, $7.99 in a 6-inch pot.
Beautiful. And Leonard says he'll be here tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
No worries.
So you remember you got to look after Leonard, Chris.
Is that okay? No
So
worries.
Jason's the winner, but Leonard
right.
was one of the bidders.
Yeah, okay. And he was the one who gave us the idea of doing an auction.
That's right. That's right. And I can't remember what you promised him. You said something.
We're
There's
going
a
to
lot
give
going on.
everyone who bid give a great deal on a maple.
There
And
you
if
go.
Leonard comes in tomorrow, he's got a great
Got
deal
a
on a
great
maple.
deal on a maple, Leonard.
Okay, so here we are, Vitis vinifera, The ornamental grape just $24.99. So ornamental grapes, you can cover a pergola, cover a fence, cover a wall. They need to grow on something. They're green and lush and cool in the summer, great for shade, great over in a recreational area. Then they turn brilliant red in the autumn. They grow like crazy. They'll cover you. I reckon you can cover the average pergola. If you put one on every post, you'll cover the average pergola or veranda in 2 years. So very, very fast growing, and bright red in the autumn, and then they go naked in the winter. All the leaves drop off and they let the sun in. Now what we've got here is we've got wisterias. Now to get wisterias, one of the best wisteria growers in Victoria actually retired last year. It was very sad, and wisterias have been hard to get. And we're such a small industry, it only needs one person to stop working and products almost disappear. But what I was really pleased to find these with another grower, we've got white, we've got beautiful Chinese blue. That's a really favourite one. We've got a beautiful white one, and the white one is a, let's have a look, it's a Japanese white, so it's a Japanese white, it's a long white, and then you've got the pink, and the pink is a Japanese pink too. So you've got a beautiful Japanese pink. I love the pink one. The pink one flowers for a long time. It's a really, really nice wisteria to have. And so your pink, your white, pink and blue wisterias in 6-inch pots are being knocked down to $21.99. So $21.99, and we've got, well, you might show them the label of the 3 different colours. There's pink, white and blue. Show them the 3 colours up close. And you don't often, normally buying a nice coloured wisteria is a very expensive thing. These are, they're a good size really, but they're not real big. But $21.99 to get a white or a pink or a beautiful blue wisteria, and know exactly what colour you're getting. And these are sexually mature. They'll flower within 1 to 2 years. They'll cover your pergola in 2 years. So they're fast growing, they're tough, they're really, really great plants. And $21.99 is a great price for them. Now what we've got here is a 16-inch wisteria. And your 16-inch wisteria is big. Like you get, now what you could do with this is, if you got this right now, it's a good time to buy it and planted it. You could turn this into a wisteria tree. And what you'd do is you'd get a nice big post, you'd weave it up the post, and that'll thick it up into a trunk, and you'd have a sort of a head on the post, and it could be like a beautiful big weeping tree. And in springtime you'd be covered in beautiful pink flowers, or you could use this to cover your pergola or cover your veranda. It's a great thing to cover up, but it's also great just to put with a stake as a freestanding tree. They're fast, they're tough, they live forever. And what I love, this is a Chinese wisteria, what I love about the Chinese wisteria is that the Chinese wisteria flowers with no leaves. And the leaves don't come till it's nearly finished flowering. So what you have is you have 3 or 4 weeks in late winter, early spring, where you're covered in this beautiful blue fragrance, and the flowers are not really that big on a Chinese wisteria, but they're very floriferous. There's flowers everywhere, and they're beautifully fragrant, but that's not the best bit. The best bit is at this time of year, if you had them over your pergola and that, you just get the odd flower here and there so that it breaks up the green. You have a beautiful little fragrant purple flower here and there. So your Chinese wisteria, wonderful repeat flower. So you've got a beautiful repeat flower, and a big one like this is a really monster wisteria, a great start for covering up something. And this beautiful big 16-inch wisteria is
$249.99.
$249.99. So $249.99. That's a beautiful big wisteria for the price, and it's growing like crazy at the moment. Great time to plant it and get it in the ground.
Reduced from $300. Lucy asks, can grapes grow in a pot? What's the minimum?
Yeah, no worries. I reckon to get some good performance, I'd probably try and use a 20-inch pot, and they'll grow like crazy.
There you go, Lucy. And then she said, can you show us some flowers? Well, I think the last one was a good example of some great flowers.
Yeah. So here we've got 8-inch pot Chinese wisterias, and these are just $29.99. So $29.99, and these will, you know, and what happens with wisteria, you plant them, they sit around for a year or so, and then they take off and go berserk.
Great.
Zoysia Nomo. So Zoysia Nomo, So with the zoysia, there's no mow.
Don't need to mow. Don't
Yeah,
get
no
the lawnmower
mow,
out.
no mow. And that the reason why you
No
got
mow.
no mow with zoysia is zoysia doesn't grow tall like normal grasses. It grows sort of wavy and lumpy. It's really kind of funky. It's sometimes called temple grass. And it's interesting because if you live way up in Cairns, this grows beautifully. If you live in northern Tasmania, it still grows beautifully. So this and in Melbourne, I remember I'd only ever seen this in the tropics. So when I first was able to buy it, I bought some and I just kept it here and watched it for 6 months and watched it through the winter, and it browns off a little bit in the winter, but it comes back strong in the spring, and it's perfectly suited to the Victorian climate, and it's a cute little thing. You just grow a nice potful. You've got a potful on your doorstep, haven't you, Emblyn?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and it's been there for years.
Yeah, it
easy to
just
look
keeps
after.
growing,
Lovely
yeah.
little fluffy potful. It's you grow it as a pot plant. I helped the kids plant that one, and I think we used a Correggiola.
That's right.
We've got a
Correggiola
Correggiola with this growing around it, and it's
Yeah.
kind of very dramatic and nice looking.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So,
Lumpy.
and then so zoysia. Now zoysia, a lot of people charge big bucks for it. These ones here are going out for $5.99, and it's quite a respectable little plant.
All right, Growers Direct Flash Sales. We rush along here with our last few items. Let's get to the next item, guys.
So here we have Acmenia green screen. Now, a lot of people are having trouble with beetles and psyllids and various problems. Your green screen doesn't get beetles, doesn't get psyllids. They don't like it. It's the wrong taste. But at any rate, beautiful. It's a 3 or 4 metre, fast growing, very tough, disease and bug free screen. And these are nice and big. They're about, well, it's on 1.8, it's as tall as me. If you subtract the pot, they'll be about 1.65 or something like this. 1.65, and they are nice and cheap at green screen is nice and cheap at $99.99. So $99.99. That's a big, beautiful, cutting grown lily pilly. Very, very cheap. $99.99.
Yeah,
And we do have smaller ones if you want them too.
Lucy says, do you have any natives in the nursery?
Natives, we've got a native nursery in our nursery.
A nursery in the nursery.
Yeah, we've got a nursery. It's actually sort of cordoned off out the back, and it's as big and as full as most native nurseries.
Yeah.
There'd have to be 8,000 or 10,000 natives out there.
All right, there you go, Lucy.
Yeah, and that's native plants, that is.
Native plants, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Native to mainland China. I'm joking, sorry.
yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, so anyway, so what we've got is a silver birch, and this silver birch here is in a 16-inch pot, and normally they cost a couple of $100 a silver birch in a 16-inch pot, and this silver birch here is just $129.99. So that's the sort of money you'd normally pay for a 12-inch pot. The trunk's turning white. It's a good size, semi-mature, semi-advanced tree. It's about 3 meters tall. So $129.99 for an advanced silver birch, and a healthy, lovely, not a reject tree, a lovely, healthy silver birch. $129.99 is a fabulous price.
All right, beautiful. Let's get on to our last few items here.
Now these have been hard to get. These are 6-inch pot silver birches. Now don't be afraid of buying a little silver birch. If you put what silver birches love is that they love good soil. So you mix in a bit of potting mix, dig a nice big hole. They like lots of water, regular small dose. I didn't say big, regular small doses of fertilizer. Water, water, water. They love a bit of pine bark mulch around them. But you put them in and you just water them and water them, water them. I guarantee you that. And they hate grass and weeds around the base. So no grass and weeds around the base. Just have mulch, nicely cultivated soil. You could take one of these 6-inch birches and you could transform your property. These 6-inch birches, I'll tell you how cheap they are. And this is what a wonderful thing they are. Your 6-inch pot birch is $10.99. It's only a limited number. Not many people grow them because I guess they don't make a lot of money from growing them. But the interesting thing, you plant these, I promise you, with water and fertilizer, in 3 years, you'll have 4 or 5 metre trees with white trunks that look like you spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And I used to have one of the richest men in Victoria come in and he'd buy these little birches like this with new properties that he bought, and because he liked to keep his spending thrifty. Actually, it was funny, he used to drive in here in his Mercedes and he'd always hit one of my trolleys as he pulled up, and come in here and he'd beat me down on these birches. But he'd be buying some mansion somewhere and he'd be sticking these birches in, and he knew that he would have big classy trees within a couple of years and spend nothing.
There you go.
So there you are. So anyway, so there you are. 6-inch pot silver birches, $10.99. Water them, fertilise them, keep the grass and weeds away, and they grow like crazy. Now here we have the Leighton's Green Cypress, and we've got them in 6-inch pots, and they're big. Look at that there. It's 50 or 60 centimetres tall, and they are just $10.99. Now if you want to grow, and here I've got them in 8-inch pots, and they're a lot taller. They're about 75 centimetres tall. 8-inch pots, $12.99. Is it $12.99? Should we check that?
$12.99. Yeah.
Yeah, $12.99. And 6-inch pots, just $10.99. Now, Leighton's Green Cypress, great to plant at this time of year. Now, the best I've ever seen, I was the person who really popularised them in Victoria years ago. I used to sell them little ones in pots for a couple of bucks and send them on the train all over Victoria. And the best I ever saw, I saw a guy grow one 7 metres in 3 years. These are very, very fast-growing trees. They need water, they need fertiliser, they need a bit of cultivation, and they can grow like these. And they make a beautiful, thick hedge that blocks out the vision, blocks out the noise, blocks out the dust. So if you need but in dry areas of Victoria, they need some summer irrigation, more irrigation than the traditional macrocarpus cypress. So to get the performance I'm talking about, most people in hot, dry areas would have to water them a little bit. If you were in Currumbara or Warragul, you could plant them, never water them, and they'll still grow like fury because it's such a moist area there. But in the drier regions, you would have to water them. And like I said, 7 metres in 3 years is the best I've ever seen. So,
yeah, incredible.
But keep the grass and weeds away, water and fertiliser, fantastic. Big fellas like this, $12. Is it $12.99 or $12?
$12.99.
$12.99. And little fellas like this, $10.99. Yeah. So 8-inch and 6-inch. So Leighton's Green are cheap. Now's the time to plant your Leighton's Green hedge or windbreak with the weather cooling a bit.
We might have to just speed through the last ones, Chris. We're a little bit over time here.
Okay.
Lucy just asked, is the native section bigger than the Bunnings store, would you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like half the size of a whole plant stand in the Bunnings store.
There you go.
Yeah. And I think you'll find the prices, the range is bigger and the prices are better. So Snow Maiden, $11.99. So $11.99. Snow Maiden, beautiful hardy evergreen, great for a specimen, great for a hedge. Great. Grows up to 2 metres tall. Trim it back to a metre if you want. White blossom in spring. Hardy, really tough. Snow Maiden. And these Snow Maidens, we're giving them away for $11.99.
All right, next up.
You saw the standard willow, and it's $149.99. Now, you may not want to give me $149.99, so you can buy one of these cheap ones. You can grow these a hedge or train them into a standard, and they are just $12.99. So the Nishiki willow with the beautiful coloured foliage, that exotic Japanese willow, just $12.99.
Beautiful. All right, next item.
Now let's bring two of them out.
Bring two of them out. Yep.
So we've got the 12-inch, the 12-inch and the 16-inch. So the 12-inch and the 16-inch Weeping Lily Pilly. The Weeping Lily Pilly is $189.99 and the 12-inch is $89.99. So Weeping Lily Pillies, they can grow 1.5 meters a year. They like lots and lots of water, plenty of regular fertiliser, lots of water, beautiful evergreen, very, very fast growing. Probably when people come in, they want to screen out that block of flats or they want to screen out that ugly factory next door, whatever it is they want to screen out. They want it fast. If they've got a nice sunny spot and they're willing to water, I always recommend a Weeping Lily Pilly because they're fast, the bugs don't worry them too much, and they're easy to grow and fairly inexpensive to buy. So $189.99 for a big advanced Weeping Lily Pilly like that.
Right, and then we've got our last items here on the Growers Direct flash sale. So these
are in-store.
These are in-store only, yep.
So last week we had a white egg pot. Now we've got the black egg pot. Now a set of 5 of these black egg pots, and here comes the big one here. The gorilla can maybe hold that one.
Yeah.
So here we are, a set of 5. Now, a nice big pot, you'd expect to pay a couple of $100 for it. Now what we've got here is a set of 5 beautiful, modern, sexy black pots. They were $509.95. We reduced it to $254.98. So come in this weekend, and don't forget that you've got all sorts of bonuses. In fact, if you buy anything, you've got a great big plant for free. Just the buy anything sale. But then you've got, as it goes up from there,
there's giveaways from 10 cents up to $1,000.
Yeah, so let's look at the next ones. Now we've got, last week we had a black Seychelles, but now we've got white Seychelles. Now Seychelles have been really popular. It's a very modern looking pot, gorgeous pot. So a very modern, attractive pot. This is your Seychelles here, and it's a set of 3, and very, very smart and modern. If you live in a nice modern apartment, you can buy a set of 3 of these and I could help you fill them up. You get a big plant and a big one, a medium plant and a medium one, and a little plant and a little one. It's kind of like the 3 bears.
Yeah.
At any rate, so you get the 3 of them, and you could decorate the balcony of your apartment with these. And I could help you do that if you popped in and saw me. And we've reduced these from $399 to $199.99. So $200. You got 3 beautiful, modern, flashy pots that'll make your apartment look swish.
That's right.
$199, 3 beautiful pots, make your apartment look swish. That's really cheap.
50% off in-store only, guys. You can't actually get that price online though, so just need to reiterate that.
And you know, some of the giveaways that we've got, like that $100 gardenia, when you spend the $100 gardenia when you spend $299, that's beautiful thing to put in a pot. They do fabulous in a pot. So if you bought awesome, a 300, so if you bought a set of pots and then bought some potting mix, the big one would be for free. You get the $100 gardenia for free.
That's
we've got amazing
in-store only. Yes.
And then that other chap would say to you, do you want a chrysanthemum or a calamanchoe for free as you're leaving? So
that's right. With the buy anything, get a freebie.
And you could even, if you spend $399, you get a free delivery.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't end.
Yeah. It's
the extents we got to go to sell plants.
Yeah, in the middle of summer.
That's right.
Yeah. So here we've got a gorgeous little set of, now this is a really interesting set of pots. A lot of people want to buy indoor pots and plant their plants in an indoor pot. Now what you do is you keep your plant in a plastic pot and you drop it in here, and then have a look at this, there's no hole. Now that means that you can't just put your potting mix and put your plant in there because it'll fill up with water. But if you, there it is there, have a look, no hole. So this is a no hole situation. Any rate, so what that means is that you could come here, you could pick a beautiful plant in a pot and drop that plant in there, and then you pull the plant out, and say it once a week, the indoor plant, once a week or once every 10 days, you decide to water it, you take it, you put it in the laundry trough, you water the plant, you let it drip dry overnight, you get it in the morning and you drop it back in there. Now you could do this in your office, your factory or your shop, and so these pots are made with no hole, and they're fabulous for using in the factory, the office, where you don't want water dripping on the carpet. And what you do is you water your plant in the laundry trough, you soak it, you let it drip dry overnight, and then you let it, once it's drip dry and stop dripping water, you pop it back in here, and you're not going to get any nasty drips on the carpet, any sort of round marks on your wooden floor. So this is a really handy pot, and it's surprisingly cheap. Look at that, show them that big one there, just show them how big it is while I'm talking. This is your LimeCrete, it's made of lime and concrete I think, and eggs maybe, it's an egg pot. Have a look at that interesting finish on, beautiful, show them the beautiful finish. Normally $249.97, you get the whole set, a big one, a medium one and a small one, perfect for your indoor plants. I decorated a relative's house, and I used lots and lots of these, and these look really swish in a modern, you know, $1 million apartment. Absolutely fabulous.
Oh, they look awesome. I love them. I reckon with the lush green something inside, they look really good. Like you said, the gardenia would be perfect.
Yeah. So and you just pop your plants in there, and they're not going to drip on the carpet.
Yep. Yeah. Now that's it for our Growers Direct flash sale. What was the price? Sorry, on that.
That was $124.98. Now to get
set of
these,
three. Okay,
now
amazing.
if you come here this weekend, not only we've got all these giveaways, but we've got pots. When you buy them by the set, the whole set is half price. We haven't got 1 or 2 pots here. We've got truckloads and truckloads.
There's mountains out the front.
And truckloads, mountains of pots. I think somebody might have overbought. I don't know.
It's gone a bit crazy, to be honest.
Yeah,
so you got a lot to choose from. 50% off in store only for the pots.
Yeah, and anyway, so what it is,
Big congratulations.
what we're concluding today, so what we want to do is we want to congratulate Jason for his persistence and the fact that he got $800 off his Weeping Maple. So good on you, Jason.
Yeah, good on you, Jason. We're going to have some cake. We might do it off camera. We've gone a little bit over time here.
Yeah, so
we bring it on there. And
yeah, so what it is, we're going to have some cake to celebrate. We're celebrating. We're celebrating our first birthday.
Yeah, we may do an auction again. Who knows?
I don't know if I can afford to lose that much money again.
Yeah, maybe not. Just maybe hang it there, Chris. Is that,
yeah. So here we are.
Fit. All right, well, just getting the candles going. We don't need 3. That's 3
It's amazing. With inflation, they've stopped putting the whistles in these.
Oh, yeah. 3 colours. Okay. Oh, I see. 3 brand colours. All right.
Pretty soon they'll stop putting the chocolate in the Smarties.
Oh my God, this is so scary having the. There we go.
So there we are.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Ready?
So, happy birthday. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday. 1 year old. The Grower Direct Flash Sale.
All right.
Having lost all that money on that maple, do you reckon we can go for another year? We'll have to talk to the accountant.
That's right. All right, thanks for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
guys. Congratulations to Jason.
Okay, bye.
Happy birthday to you.
You got a knife?
Yeah.